Got your milk, bubby boy?
I've got my milk, bubby boy. Let's go.
All right. Well then, let us begin today's tale with a recap, shall we? Last session was a lot. We got a lot of people introduced. You guys met a lot of individuals. There was a whole lot going on as training started. For your long time in the military. That's really basically the gist of it, is that you met up and you started military training. I feel like some rivalries were formed, whether that was one-sided or both-sided. Some interesting events played out. We got our first stress roll, and it was during the fucking training corps. That was great. And, yeah. Fuck. Mike, no.
Sorry.
No, you're good. It's a great idea. But yeah, we had everyone meet and started training, and I'll say, to continue on in that sense of training, since day one, at this point in time, about a year of time has passed. You guys have been training for about a year. So, first thing that I'm going to do, for those of you who did not get a whole lot of pluses on your stats last session, I'm going to try to balance things out a little bit. If you do not have a +3 or more in any stat, you can add a +1 to said stat. After a year's worth of training. So if it doesn't hit +3, if you have like +0,
What? I'm
+1,
doing
or
D&D.
+2, add a +1 to it. All 3 of your stats.
I'm doing D&D. Get out.
All right.
Like right now?
Right now.
Fuck yeah.
Wake up! Wake up!
One more time.
Wake
My
up.
dog is too loud. I can't hear.
If you don't have a +3 in one of your 3 stats, if it's a +0, +1, or +2, you can add a +1 to it right now. All 3 of them.
Oh.
All 3.
Yes.
Oh,
You don't have
what?
to pick one. You just gotta add it to all of them. So long as it's not a +3 or more, you can add a +1.
My
Yeah,
sheet
that's
is
so-
unfillable for some reason. What the fuck?
But if you have a +3, and
If
say
you
like,
have a +3,
-1.
it's
You don't.
fine. No, it's
You're
fine.
fine.
It just
but
loses-
if
Okay.
so, if you have a +3 in one, but then like a +2 in another, you add
then
that
add
to
a
get
+1
to the +3.
to the +2.
Okay.
So long as it's not a +3 yet, you can add
Okay.
a +1.
Yeah, just essentially any stat that's not a +3 gets a plus.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god, my sheet. Jesus Christ.
My sheet is broken.
My sheet's
Do you need a new
breaking.
one?
No.
Do you need new ones?
I almost put 44.
Yes, please.
Alright, Mystic, I'll send you a new one.
Send it to me and I'll pin it in our chat so I don't lose it.
I think there's one already pinned.
I'm just gonna have to
in
rock
my
with
thing
that.
as well, but
I'm going to be so mad if the
Oh my
document
God.
I put all the names on is fucking gone.
Didn't save it, or
And it's on Google Docs, I just don't know where the fuck I put it.
how did you lose it?
In the
Please.
sea of D&D documents that I have.
Are you able to sort by recent, or has there been too many
It's
since
been,
then?
it's been way too many
Well,
since then.
Here's a more important
Whoa.
question. Did you name it, and do you know what you named it?
No.
Well, yeah, that would
That-
be very important. But
Did you type
Always name your
dope?
documents.
Did you type dope baker?
I mean, if you need all the names, I have all of them written down in their own little character, like, documents on my own.
Why do I have an untitled document and all that says on it is NPC?
That might be it.
No, that's all there is on it. I open it and it just has the fucking 3 letters.
Listen, someone had a brain fart.
NPC.
Someone had brain fart.
Alright. Well,
You know what?
I'll also inform you, as people are getting stuff figured out and fixed up, during this year of training, there's been a lot of heavy focus on building up your core and your ability to maneuver with the gear properly. They have essentially started training you to train your body to use the gear, as it is a very full body intensive workout essentially to use it. There have been a lot of different things that you've been expected to do. Bungee jumping has been a thing you guys have done. Rock climbing, all sorts of stuff like that. And during this rock climbing, essentially what they've had you do is go up to a massive cliff, and they've put a bunch of mattresses under you, and basically said, if you slip and fall, don't miss. And sent a couple of you up at a time to build up strength. A small group of those individuals consisted of Doe and Marie. You two got to go up at the same time. And Doe, during this wall climbing training, you notice that Marie has made it about halfway up and has stopped. You're behind her by just a little bit, and as you go up next to her, you look over and see that she is shaking, staring up towards the top of this cliff. There's a look of fear in her eyes. She's sweating profusely. And taking a moment to look at her, you realize she's just barely holding onto the stone, and if she stays still for much longer, she's going to lose all strength and drop to the padding below. But she is frozen.
Okay. And we don't have any of our gear climbing up.
No, this is entirely hand, up. Again, they told you if you slip, you just gotta hopefully hit the padding.
Alright. So this is a tricky situation. How is my my current situation holding on? Like, is it steady? Am I struggling?
How do you think you would be about a year into training?
I think I wouldn't be tired, but it completely depends on just the wall if I'm holding on still.
I'd say that you have the strength to get to the top, if not get close to the top before it starts being a struggle.
Okay. At that point, I'm looking at where Marie is. Is there any obvious easy slope to just go and grab and rest a little bit?
There's not a real easy way to rest anywhere on this cliff. You
Okay.
think it's been chosen specifically for that reason.
Okay. I know I'm asking a lot of questions, but
No, it's fine.
it really depends. And is Marie directly over some of these mattresses, or does it look like we've moved too far away from them at this point?
She should be able to follow land on them, but that's always the trick is if you do fall, are you gonna hit them?
All right. Coming up behind, Doe is just gonna immediately sort of not directly beneath her, but sort of close by. He's just gonna go, Marie, do you think you're gonna be able to climb up a little further?
She does not respond.
All right, I'm just going to stay right behind you. If you fall, I'm going down with you. And you just land on me and on the mattress. We're gonna aim for it. All right?
She seems to hear that as she kind of glances over at you now. She's like, "You want me to fall on top of you?"
It'd be better if we both try to aim for the mattresses than just you falling.
She seems to think for a moment before she's just like, "That's the last thing I want to do. I just don't know if I have the ability to make it to the top right now."
All right, let me help you out. And it's he's gonna climb a little further up, and then he's going to find a reasonable purchase, and then just reach out a hand.
Okay. She is going to kind of look at your hand and take a sec before she breathes, and she'll slowly reach up very timidly and grab your hand, and the moment she does, you feel this vice-like grip just on you. She is clearly terrified of falling.
All right.
She grabs your hand.
Yeah, and he's just gonna go. All right. I'm not gonna be pulling you all the way up, but I'm going to help you get to the next bit. Hopefully, it's a little bit easier. All right.
Okay.
And he's just gonna start pulling her up.
Yep. She'll climb up with you. She'll get up a little bit, and then she'll stop again, and then let out a bit of a breath. Before it seems that having you nearby, next to her as she climbs, has filled her with a bit more confidence as she will continue climbing up this wall with you, very slowly. But if you're there with her the whole time, she manages to make it to the top with you.
Yeah, no, he keeps pace with her at that point, just like. If she's going faster, he's desperately keeping up, but...
she makes slow and steady climb back up to the top. She gets to the top, and once you two get up there, she fucking lays down, and she's like, oh my god. She's like just breathing, clearly now at a state of relief as she has made it and did not have to drop off this cliff face onto a set of mattresses. So, with that, Derpy, you get a new perk.
Okay.
You get the leader perk, which I don't have my fucking thing pulled up, and I probably should. I have character sheets pulled up, but not this. The leader perk.
All right.
Let me pull that up real quick. Wait. You can save an ally from a stress-related affliction.
How many times a day?
It doesn't specify. Why are you using a fucking typewriter?
Because my keyboard doesn't work, so
Please tell me this is some, like, you're getting got joke that you and Zaff have been thinking of for the past fucking 4 weeks.
I wish I could tell you that.
I wish as well.
That's hilarious.
So,
Alright.
I'm just gonna have to mute when I start typing, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be laughing the whole
No,
fucking
because like
time.
if you dig, I might lose it.
That was perfect timing.
The best. Did you go ding?
Alright, yeah. But okay, so the leader perk. My keyboard works, I just wanted to do this.
I fucking knew it. Okay. Right. Well, you get that figured out. Karina. In this year of training, there have been multiple times that you guys have kind of done rogue training. The tournament was literally just there to set up to see kind of who was excelling at the beginning and who wasn't, but rogue has continued to go on. It's been something that you kind of revisit every once in a while because they clearly want you guys to have this hand-to-hand skill for whatever reason. And you're training with Jethro, your homie, as per usual. And as you guys are training together, it's been just a really long, tough day. You both are feeling the effects of it. And as you take a swing at Jethro, you notice like a click in his eyes. As he, like, his eyes widen, he quickly reacts, grabs you, and throws you onto the ground like you have never seen him do before. And he takes a quick breath before he's like, I'm so sorry, and he he holds his hand out for you to pick you up.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab his hand and let off a small chuckle. I I'm impressed.
He
That hurt like a bitch, but I'm impressed.
he picks. Do you say that to him?
Yeah.
He picks you up and he's like, yeah, look, you know, growing up, I got into a lot of scraps with the local kids, so, I learned how to dodge like no one's business before I learned how to throw a punch. And you see for a moment this kind of look of almost happiness, as if he's remembering something, but it quickly drops again before he's like, sometimes I wish I could go back home to claw more, but I know that's not even a possibility anymore.
You know, maybe one day. Not right now, but one day. And she's just gonna put a hand up and kind of scruff his hair up a little bit before taking some distance. Ready to go again?
Sure. Want me to show you how I did that?
Absolutely.
Alright. And he'll ready up again, and as you guys continue training, he will slowly but effectively teach you how to do this. And you are also going to be getting a perk here. You're going to get the Nimble perk, which, if I can find it, Nimble, you get to add a d4 to your reaction rolls in combat, and this is rank 1 of it. So anytime I ask you to make a reaction roll, you roll whatever you roll your d10 plus your modifiers as well as a d4 and add that to it.
Let's go.
Can you describe the leader perk again? When there's not enough ink in the typewriter, it doesn't really type out too well.
It
I would
just
imagine
says
not.
save ally from stress-related affliction.
Okay,
So
thank
if
you.
someone reaches a high stress and it hits their breaking point and they get an affliction, you can shake them out of it, essentially.
Thank you.
Yep.
It is a garbled mess on this paper.
Alright.
It was for the meeting.
It was. It's also I forgot to turn it, so I typed on top of what I've already typed.
Alright. So, we will continue forward now. As this year of training has gone through, your primary drill instructor has been Instructor Gareth Kogan, who is the one who kind of came up to you all first day, whatever. But after this first year, he has taken a bit of an aside, essentially. He's still there helping a lot, but your primary instructor has now shifted from him to Officer Hayden Baker. No correlation to Doe. No relation to Doe, I should say. But he has been kind of taking up the reins of your training slowly but surely, and there's a very obvious difference between how he handles it and how Gareth handles it, where Gareth clearly takes a very serious, typical drill instructor approach. He's very overbearing and loud. Hayden is subtler, more quiet oftentimes, and rather than showing this kind of anger or anything like that towards you if you fuck up, he really doesn't say much. But you can tell he knows you fucked up. And to some people, that has left an even bigger impact, as he's just quiet. And they're like, I just want you to yell at me. And he won't. But today is when you guys get to do your endurance training, which means we get to switch up the music to something more exciting. Back to our Naruto training grounds.
Oh, nice. I love Naruto training grounds.
I love this song.
So the endurance training. It is a rainy day. It is downpouring. You guys were woken up super early and basically given your cloak to put on. And as each of you left the barracks, you were given a pack, and when you grabbed it and held onto it for a sec, you were just kind of like, huh, as you realized how heavy it was, and they were like, put it on your back and go line up in the woods. And everyone was then instructed to do this. You all have these heavy, heavy packs on your back, and are now in the mostly wooded area. While there is a canopy, it's not very big, and the rain is still very heavily coming through. The dirt below you is muddy as hell. And it's just a downpour as all of your instructors are on horses, and they're like, right, run as long as you can. And that's all they tell you. And they tell you all to get going. There's someone who is on either side of you guys, and there's also Hayden at this point, kind of in the midst of you, watching everyone from the middle of the group. So, we're going to have another rolling session for more stats. This one is going to allow you to add a +1 to any stat of your choosing, so long as you hit a base DC. But first, we're going to start with our first roll to see how you all are doing. It is just a straight roll. So if everyone would like to roll a D10 right now, you can. Okay. Let's see. I realize. Oh! Wait, no, you already rolled one. Okay, 2 showed up.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
God.
Oh, two showed. Oh, okay, that was.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that.
You're good. Okay. That's really good that the first one already rolled, because if you rolled the nat 1 right away...
And like everyone runs, and like when the group disperses, Joe is just like laying in the mud, just like already like.
Like cuts to frame.
Yeah, the rain's drowned him in the
Fennric runs past him. Pathetic. He keeps going.
If we're like running and coming along, and I see Doe and anybody else that's sort of falling behind, fucking, oh my god, Lukas. Lukas will kind of stop for a moment and just look down, I guess, at Doe currently. Oh,
me, actually.
No, hold on.
You're all.
Hold on. No, like the natural one didn't happen, so Doe is not necessarily in the.
Yeah, it was a joke.
So, first thing I need to know is, did anyone roll less than a 3?
Yes.
Okay. So all that does at this moment is brings you back behind the group just a little bit. You're not out. You've just slowed down a little.
Okay.
Otherwise, so long as you've hit a 3, did anyone hit a natural 10?
I think so.
No.
Nope.
Cammy did.
What?
No.
What?
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Oh shit!
Oh no! Wait.
Where is it?
Is that an earlier roll?
That's an early.
That's an
roll.
early roll. That's
Early roll.
Practice
Okay.
rules.
Okay. Fair.
I was like, wait, what? No, I didn't.
Let me.
it starts with Cammy with a 5.
Mireya saying we.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah,
roll
Vought starts at
for-
we.
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled for Ezra and Chris, and they're both fine. So, the only thing that's happening right now is that Ansgar, you have kind of trailed back a little bit behind everyone. Let me roll for the others now.
We're just playing a carnival game where the horses have to run along the track as you keep throwing the skee ball in.
Let's see. Elias
gonna
is
start
fine.
I brought skee balls from home. You guys are doomed.
Yeah, the drill instructor's gonna start throwing ski balls at us.
Dude.
Run faster.
The rain.
This is gonna be fucking hard to keep track of.
Ow.
I think
You're
what I'll
supposed
do
to.
is just actually get you guys first, and then I'll do the NPCs afterwards. Okay. So yeah, Ansgar, you've just kind of fallen behind a little bit already, just right off the bat. But you're not out or anything.
Cool.
The DC to hit for your first check was 3. It's gonna go up by 1 now to 4. So everyone roll another check.
Flat.
Oh!
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Oh God!
Did mine roll? Hello?
Damn, digital
Damn,
dice.
man.
Oh my God.
Did my dice die?
Oh,
Everyone
Damn, man.
rolled.
I don't think your dice went.
Weird.
Leedo laughs
There we
at
go.
Zaff as he runs by him.
No, dude. Take
You,
stress for
Lucas.
that.
Okay. So that's one.
Do I just
All
get
right.
shot by the instructors at this point, or is it like...
Now we
Uh,
can start by the instructors.
We get a wounded horse here, boys.
So, actually, Ansgar, you are doing better at this point than Mike, and I should say Lukas and
Lucas.
Fennric.
Yeah.
So, they just kind of stumble. You guys aren't out yet. It does take more than just one nat 1 to get you out of this test. But you both stumble back, and you guys are clearly dragging behind. It's early morning. You're tired. You weren't expecting this to happen out of nowhere. It's raining. You're splashing through the mud. It's just a nightmare to wake up to, basically.
Welcome to the
I'm a
back of the pack.
I'm a heavy lad. My feet are like sinking like up to the ankle. Like this is into the mud.
Yeah, Doe, I'll say I mean, like, you're a little bit ahead of the other three, but you're like, oh, fuck, oh, God, as this is happening. The rest of you, for the most part, it's like, you don't want to be here, but you're doing it. So, alright, this next one is the one you do need to hit. It's a 5. So feel free to make your next roll now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah!
Holy
shit!
What?
I've never good
Holy
endurance,
shit.
anyways.
You guys are lying. Where's the dice cam?
Dice cam. Where's dice cam? Where dice cam?
Fenrich,
Yeah.
do you have any perks that'll help you with this?
Nope, I'm not built for it. Not built for this.
I'll offer inspiration to Lukas because he's the lower roll. It gives him a D4.
Oh. Okay.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. 3 or higher.
Oh.
3 or higher, and you're good.
So he has to roll a d4.
Uh huh.
Roll your
Come on.
d4, Zaff.
come on. Oh,
Damn.
Bruh.
Damn it.
Okay. Bless you. Let's see here. You're
I
good. You're
thank you
good.
regardless.
Fleur.
Getting over a cold.
So inspiring.
Fleur.
I'm making it away now. I'm not even close, but I'm away.
That, like, Lucas is like, oh, thanks. I trip over a fucking rock and fall.
Forgot to mention that. Bye.
Yeah, no,
So-
you threw the rock into the mud.
Can I just do something real quick? Can Karina kind of like, while she's like running or whatever, right? Can she like
Yeah.
turn around and start running backwards for a moment just to see where like the rest of the group is and just shake her head for a moment before turning back around?
Wow.
You do that and kind of look back and you're like, yeah, they're all behind me. And as you're turning back around, you see Fleur right next to you. Like, you two are still neck and neck.
Let's go.
You're just like,
The only
oh.
person I would enjoy having beside me.
Nice.
Throw rocks. Throw rocks.
The 3 of you that failed this, Ansgar, Fenric, and Lukas, I will give
rolled
you
a 5.
1. You rolled a 5? You did
Yeah.
roll a 5. My bad. Bop.
I'll go with Lucas.
It
Targeted.
was Zaff and it was Fenric and Lukas. I will give you 1 final roll.
Ooh, don't fuck up.
You have to hit a 5 or more.
Alright.
Oh.
Guys, I just wanted to share some good news real quick while they're rolling. My mom got me new headphones for like as an early Christmas present.
Yeah!
You can actually hear us now. You did a really good job. Yeah, the last time. Just like,
Guess.
She got me the Logitech G432s,
Ooh.
and they are so comfy.
No,
So
you did a really good job last time, like not hearing us and just completely being able to notice.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Wait, what happened?
Zaff, do you want to go
No,
first, or
that
should I?
You go first.
Ah, fine, okay.
Rock,
Okay,
paper, scissors.
fine. Don't fuck up now, Zaff. I beat you.
You got it, Zaff. You got it, Zaff. You got it.
Come on.
Not 10.
Lucas!
Zaff, let's go.
Lucas!
Make a mud cake.
No, bruh.
Nah.
Just ain't cut from the same cloth.
Endurance. It's just not.
So, Fennric, as you are slowly just slipping behind, and Lucas, as are you, Hayden is riding his horse kind of up next to you guys and just looking, watching, waiting to see what happens. And Fennric, you see this, and this kind of sparks this kind of like, I shouldn't be failing this. I shouldn't be failing this. As you kind of dig deep, and you're like, okay, I can do it. And you get yourself hyped up, and then you start going again. You find that newfound energy to keep moving forward, and you're able to make it. Lucas, however, you notice that Lucas is still struggling behind. I'll say, with your 7, you can essentially subtract 2 from that to make it an even 5 and give it to Zaff and give him an even 5. And you have to then help him with his pack, which might make it a little harder for you moving forward if he doesn't take it back right away.
Oh, what a
Ooh.
situation.
Ooh.
He's kind of an asshole by nature.
Leedo yells, "Leave him for the rats!"
Bro, trust on Leedo.
But he has some standing with Lucas, so he is going to sort of look at you as he's starting to pass you. He can't be relying on me all the time. And I'll take his pack.
Lucas, your pack is ripped from your shoulders as Fennric pulls it on and starts pushing forward. Hayden is behind you guys and seems to notice this and just gives like a nod. And if you guys notice that he does that or not, up to you, but he just kind of stays back and is watching everyone from behind now. So, everyone, at this point, you get a +1 to any stat of your choosing.
Yay!
Yay!
Ooh, okay. Beautiful.
No, I'm giving my food to next.
Y'all, I want to make popcorn, but I don't want to leave my desk.
So fair.
Me.
Understandable. Yeah. All right. Now, at this point, there will essentially be just a last person standing. Once we've eliminated half of the group, then the last 5 remaining, if there are 5 when half are eliminated, will get an extra +1 to whatever they want. But the DC is continuing to get higher. Lucas, have you taken your pack back, or are you gonna wait 1 round?
No. At this point, like, I, got through, and I'll just kind of walk up to go like, oh my god, thank you. You have no idea how much that helped me. And I'll take my pack back as like, I'll prepare you for that. Thank you.
Alright. At least we got that settled. Come on.
All right. Now we're getting into the hard times. It's got to be a natural 6 or higher. Everyone make your roll.
Oh, no.
Oh!
Oh my god! What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Leedo's Jesus. Leedo Jesus, please.
Oh my god.
Please back your heartbeat.
I was going to say, I forgot to mention, a natural 10 makes you exempt from the next round, so Karina, you're fine.
Leedo,
What if,
Leedo,
can I still have that, please? That's not gonna happen ever again.
I will honor the nat 10.
Okay.
So, Leedo rolled one last time. No, he didn't. Okay.
No.
So, Fleur, you're free from this round and next. Karina, you didn't need to roll this round, so that 5
Oh.
doesn't matter. It's fine.
Cool. Yay.
Doe, you kind of fall behind.
I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10?
Yes.
What?
I see a 3.
I see a 3.
Yeah.
No, in the
No, last round, last round.
Last round.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Right. You did. Okay,
Oh, give me a
my
heart
bad.
attack here.
You give me a heart attack. I was like, where the hell you see a 10?
You take your pack back. You start running, and you're just like,
Nice.
fuck, man. It's too early for this shit, and you fall behind, and are now kind of at the back of the group, where Hayden just kind of gets up to you, and he was like, "Don't worry about it. You've done what you need to. Take it easy," and then he moves forward. Did anyone else roll? Mireya, you also fall back a little bit, but not fully
Okay.
just yet, as you have not failed once, as does Ezra, and Chris keeps moving forward. So, this next one is a 7 or higher. Everyone roll.
Okay. I'm not excited for this.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, I also roll as
Dice
well.
gods, please. Dice.
Ah, there you go.
You're done.
Let's go.
Okay, I am done.
Let's go.
Sure.
Let's go.
Ooh,
We're in this together.
ooh. Ooh.
So, where does it start? At Fennric with the 6?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Fennric, you fall behind now as well, as you are pretty much told the same thing by Hayden. It's like, you did what you need to. Good job. Don't worry about it. Take it easy. Mireya, is that your second failure?
Yes.
Okay. Same for you. You're told to take it easy. Leedo keeps going. Doe, you take one step back, essentially. Karina doing fine. Ansgar,
Yeah.
surprisingly making a recovery here. Crazy. So who is still left?
Me.
Am I still left? Like, just taking a step back?
Yeah, you're still in
Okay.
for
I'm in?
5. Yes. There's actually 5 of you still left right now because Chris and Ezra both failed this as well. So, Ansgar, Doe, Fleur, Karina, and Leedo get an extra +1 to a stat of your choosing.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Me.
Funny, Joe at the end of this is just like my feet feel like cement.
Pretty much. You guys are running and running and running, and finally, as the you notice the rain start to clear up a little bit, it's almost like this magical movie moment of like the suffering's over as the clouds part and it's like daytime, and you guys are like moved out of the woods by like the drill instructors. They slowly kind of guide you out. And by the end of it, you guys are all just like... So, I'm going to just do, for sake of brevity, a quick to see if they each passed their initial 5 or more. So, Elias did not.
Cool.
Echo did.
Aw.
So let me do one of these, actually.
Let's go, kiddo. Someone have to make it.
Ray did not.
Nope.
Jordan did not. Ewan did not. Jeff did not.
Oh my god.
Morgan didn't. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Lydia did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Bunk mate.
Fallon got a nat 10.
Oh.
Nice.
So I'll remember that to re-roll for Fallon one more time to see if he gets another. Emily did not. Marie almost did. Jethro did.
Let's go.
Oh, he's dead. Falmer did not. And Joshua did not. Wow. Okay, so we'll roll again for Fallon to see if he gets another plus. He does not. Holy shit. Wow, not a lot of people fucking got that one. Of the NPCs. But with that, yeah, like 4 people got a plus with that. Okay. So, you guys are given essentially the rest of the day, as this early hour session took a couple hours, and it was just immediate. They bring you back, they feed you, and they're basically like, you've got the rest of the day to do whatever you want now. Feel free to just spend it however you'd like. And with that...
Not walking, that's for sure.
Yeah, not
For
walking.
real.
Before anyone else does anything, Lukas, you are immediately approached by Emily.
Oh. Okay.
Who comes up to you, and she's like, hey, come with me.
Yeah.
Let's go. And she's going to start leading you away very excitedly as you move to a different part of the training grounds that you guys have not been shown yet. You haven't been led here, there's been no training, but when you get there, there are targets set up downrange and like a firing line as she excitedly goes into this building that's kind of nearby, decently sized, kind of like a shed almost, and she comes out with 2 bows and a couple quivers of arrows, and she comes like she kicks open the door and is all like, ta-da!
Oh my god.
And then approaches you and gives you one of the bows and sets your quiver down kind of next to hers before she's like, you ever shot a bow before?
I certainly have not. I've handled what comes after it, but I have not actually done any of that myself. You know what? I'm not surprised they have these here.
I'm happy they have them. And today's your lucky day. You're gonna get shown how to do archery by an expert. And she's gonna pull one of her arrows out, kind of pull it back, take a second before she looses it, and it flies through, and it hits very close to the center. Just very, very accurate shot.
Damn.
We supplied you the meat. We had to be good at it, right?
Right about that. Better than I can do.
Well, we're gonna fix that today.
Alrighty.
And she will kind of just be like, go ahead and just shoot one. Let me see how you naturally take to this. And I'll say just roll a d10 for the sake of seeing how well you do your first roll. First time shooting. Oh boy. He's getting into character. He's gonna grab a bow and arrow and actually shoot it.
I wish this was strong, but it is not. This is my grandfather's longbow, recurve bow.
It's really pretty.
It's fucking nice.
Wow.
I just gotta get stuff for it because I actually love archery. Archery, love it. Yeah, let me roll that. Let's see. 6.
All right. You do all right. You do pretty good. You hit the target. I'd say it's kind of in the. If you divide the target going from the center outwards into thirds, you get like 2/3 area. So it's still a decent shot.
Okay.
So you do that, and she's like, "Not bad, not bad. I could see some good here. Your form's all right. You clearly know how to handle it for the most part. Here." And then she'll grab hers, and she'll kind of walk you through how she goes about kind of, knocking the arrow, the thought process behind how to bring stuff back, and she'll slowly go over all that with you.
Okay.
But as she shows you, you do have the option to at some point just be like, yeah, that was fun. I want to leave. Or do you want to stay for the whole time? that she's willing to teach you.
No. At this point, just kind of seeing this enthusiasm, and also just sort of getting the short end of the stick in a lot of scenarios. Recently, he's really trying to look to improve himself, so he is going to very much stay for the whole thing. As long as she's willing to be there, he is willing to sit there and learn how to shoot a bow.
Fair enough. After a few hours, then, of just shooting together, it's become less about instructing and more about you just shooting to have fun. She showed you what she can, and now it's up to you to put it into practice, and she recognizes that. What she does, as she is like getting tired and hungry, she's like, all right, that was a lot of fun. Would you like to come shoot again sometime, or?
Honestly, I haven't done this before, and I didn't really get a chance to when we were back home. But this was fun. It feels rewarding. The follow through. It's nice. I'd love to sometime.
Awesome. Yeah, maybe someday we can, actually get some free time to go hunting or something. Then you can see what it's like before you get meat.
That would be amazing. Fresh ingredients? That would be incredible. That would make for some killer fucking food.
I bet. And I
Speaking
would
of,
pay for it.
Speaking of,
Yep.
you help me with this. How about say we rest for the night and I will prepare us something.
Say less. She'll grab the bows and stuff and go to put them away and come back out and is keen to follow you wherever you're going now. But with that, you are granted the marksman perk. You get an additional +1 to attack when using firearms, and I will say that this also consists with bows. Bows will be considered firearms for this sake, and this is a rank 1 out of 3 rank perk. That she
Okay.
has
Is
granted
it?
you.
Do you have a written it down somewhere, or do I gotta write this down?
It's in the founding handbook.
Oh, it is.
It's on the first page. It's the top one on the right of the first page.
Okay. All right. Cool. Awesome.
Otherwise, with that out of the way, with everyone else being given the day to do whatever they want, is there anything you guys would like to do?
Rest, please.
Yep, fair enough. You guys
Bed.
absolutely can rest. Bed.
Look, with I basically like looking at my rolls. I'm like, I probably stayed near the front of the pack most of that time.
Yeah,
Fleur's fucking just gonna lay down wherever.
Yeah, I feel that.
Gonna nap in the sun underneath a tree.
Absolutely take a nap, whatever it is you need.
There, if you don't mind, there actually is some things I would like to do. As I'll say, I've been doing the usual thing of storing my own food in order to build up reserves. Say that I steal a little bit of food. I try to go to the cafeteria a little bit, try and snag some extra food that may or may be good or not. But with that, I make Emily and me my meals. But I want to go and find Ansgar.
Okay. Easy enough for the most part. I imagine that you guys have kind of, throughout the year of being here, settled into some kind of schedules for yourselves when you have days off. For the most part, people kind of know the general area to look for someone. So you are able to find Ansgar. Is there any people that you like to spend time with on your days off, Ansgar?
I'd probably hang around Lydia a bit. That's pretty like whoever I've become a little bit closer to.
Okay.
But yeah, basically Lydia would be one of the top ones, being my bunkmate.
Yeah, I'd say with Lydia, you tend to find yourself hanging out with also Ewan and Morgan.
Okay.
So, yeah, Lucas, as you find Ansgar, there's also Lydia, Morgan, and Ewan hanging out.
All right. I just kind of walk on over and go, "Hey, Ansgar."
Lucas, how are you?
I am good. I'm thoroughly tired, as I'm sure you are.
Yeah, I'm okay. Uh, Not really.
I can tell.
Mm.
As I thank you for what you did. I really do appreciate it. And with
Yeah,
that,
I tried to help. Sorry, I couldn't help much more.
honestly, it's all good. Was never good at that sort of endurance thing. Failed it the
Uh.
last time, failed it this time. But he kind of pulls out from his back a small bowl with a wooden spoon and kind of hands it to you for doing anything to help me. Try it.
Oh, okay. I'll give it a try. I will eat
Lydia leans over.
whatever's in the bowl.
He's just like watching you eat it, skeptically.
I was sitting back, watching you as well.
It's just an awkward thing of like, should I not be eating this?
I mean, you're real keen to trust someone who's like, I fucked up. Here's this, you know. Where in my line of business, that's not like normal.
Take it as a thanks for honestly just trying to help me. I really do appreciate it.
Lydia just leans over. That's even more suspicious. But you do you.
We come from different places. I eat the food.
Okay. It's probably very good. Do you have an idea of what you made him, Zaff?
Cyanide.
Given what we probably roughly have, like in the barracks and stuff, from what I've seen from the anime, it's probably just a simple stew. It probably has potatoes, carrots, a little bit of meat that we're able to get. Probably with a nice, like a good broth, almost like a no, not a broth. Like, actually, no, it's gonna be like a what the hell is it called? Like a why am I blanking? It's like a slurry. It's almost
Okay.
like a thick soup. Like it's got that good sauce in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like a meat soup basically.
Okay.
Chowder or stew.
Goulash.
A stew
Yes,
is a good word.
a
for
stew.
Stew,
Yes,
yeah.
that's what I was thinking of. It's a fucking stew. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's a stew.
This is a nice broth. No, it's a. No, I don't know what. It's a stew. It's got to be a stew.
Yeah, it is. It is a stew. It's from
Mm.
me just sort of holding back on my own food and as well as other sources and other means of getting things. But that doesn't matter. Did you like it?
No, it's. I assume it's good. Yeah. I enjoyed it. It was
Makes
nice.
Great food. Like if you felt any tension in your body or whatever, it feels relieved almost just from eating it. It's fucking phenomenal.
See, your mistake, Lydia.
I might strong arm him into making me something sometime, but I'm gonna watch. Make sure he's not poisoning me.
I don't want to do that. Not to any of
Right.
you. Honestly, that would just be incredible.
Oh, but there is a list. You
Not
said
to
not to
any
any
of
of
us.
us.
Yeah, Morgan's just
Oh.
like sitting there. She's like, not to any of us.
Not you, and not any of you. Did not mean that in that way, but I guess it came out that way.
It's okay, I'm only yanking your chain.
Lydia's like, I'm not. You should make a list.
I mean, if you want to make a list, you can make a list. Yeah, I have faith that you could poison anyone you want to poison. This food is that good that you could just hide it really easily.
Well, I'm glad that you liked it. Well, honestly, Lydian, no, oh my God, sorry, Lydia, Lydia and Morgan, it's good to see you. Kind of especially looks at Morgan, just kind of smiling, just trying to be as nice as he can.
She gives a very like back, just like, yeah, we're smiling at each other, I guess. There's not
Yep.
like there's a tension there, but it's not from like animosity. You know, there seems to this is one of those rivalries where she's like, you stand for what everything I don't.
Yep. Well, the rest of you, hopefully y'all get some rest. That was a really rough run. I have more goodies to deliver. I will see you all later.
All right, have a good one.
And after that, just one more quick pit stop for the other person that decided to help me. I'm gonna go find Fennric.
Hanging out by his bunk. Actually, no, because that run was awful. He's probably outside cleaning his shoes and trying to get whatever he can off his body. Scrubbing and picking mud. Started to dry. Doesn't notice your
Okay.
approach.
Fair enough. I'll come up and see you cleaning your shoes. Walk over. Yeah. I don't blame you. That was disgusting. That run, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh. This is the military. Rain or shine. Serve your country.
Yep. It certainly is like that. But even in the military, you can afford to have some pleasantries. And now pops the same around like what you saw before, the bowl and the wooden spoon. Just I know I didn't last much longer after you took my pack, but still, thank you. You helped me pull through that first half, and man, I definitely needed that.
Oh, I didn't do much better than you this morning. He sets his stuff aside, brushes the mud off his hands before taking it. Well, hopefully, if you do end up getting into the MP, then you don't have to work with just steel.
That's the hope, but it's kind of seems a little stressed and a little worried, just kind of like I really, really need to get into the MPs. I have been failing so frequently lately. I'm struggling with this endurance. I've lost to you multiple times. I feel like I'm not measuring up quite as much as I was hoping, especially with all the training I was doing beforehand. Seems like the military is no joke.
Telling me. But let's be honest here. You grew up a cook. I grew up on the streets. We're not exactly bred for this, you and I. But that just means we work harder to mold ourselves into what we desire. For you, being an MP, for me, just making it another day. So, you'll get there. One way or another. Nothing says that you can't find a way out of whatever situation you find yourself in, some way around to get to the MP. Maybe. You like people, right? See you talking to all the other folks.
I do enjoy a bit of a conversation. You know, I haven't really asked this to many people, but I'm a little curious. You just mentioned you were here just making it another day, so to say. If you had your choice, eventually, or where are you aiming to go for? Besides just surviving.
Personally, Garrison doesn't terrible. Guard the walls. Fire a cannon or two at the Titan. Watch him pop. Doesn't sound terrible. Nice middle ground between imminent death and the scouts and fiddling around and taking orders from higher ups and the MP. So, I guess garrison. Enough to survive, but enough to keep me sharp.
I guess. The garrison is... I guess it's somewhat safe. But honestly, how safe can you be? Always at the walls. Even firing those cannons down at the Titans. Even the walls typically aren't even that safe, given with, you know, Claude Moore. Just, honestly, I have no doubt that there may be more attacks on the walls by bigger and stronger Titans, potentially. We don't really know a lot. It's, honestly a little terrifying. And, I don't know if you've seen one, but they ain't pretty. By any league of the measure.
Have I seen a Titan? Not really. But I've heard plenty of stories, I can imagine. But,
Yeah. I thought I could imagine. You don't know what it's like to stare at that human-like face, contorted body, massive, staring you in the face as if you don't have a soul. It's horrifying. And I hope you never have to see it.
On the contrary, part of the reason I want to go to the garrison is to find out what the fuck those things actually are. It makes them tick. Consider it morbid curiosity.
It certainly sounds like one. Well, guess if that's what you're aiming for, I guess the garrison is the best place. Safe, but I guess you can view them from a safe distance. Gets back up. Well, you enjoy it. I thank you again for taking my pack. I hope you make it through all of this and even after. I hope all of us do. We don't need any more fucking dead soldiers to be sent back home. Alright, walks away at that point. Waving to you as he walks back to his bunk.
Just watch as you go. Looks to the rest of the soup. Once you're out of wine, takes it and pours it out. Sits to the side. Continues his work.
Alright.
That's all I wanted to do.
Anything anyone else wants to do before you move on to the next bit of training? No? Go ahead.
So, I'm just gonna say, Doe has gone off and gone into another room, and anyone that's not doing anything in particular want to volunteer. They're just walking past in this particular moment. Okay. Mireya. You see Doe pop out of the door and just go, Mireya! I want to show you something.
Me?
Yeah. Well, you're the first person I saw. But, the garrison just brought in a new thing that just... It's amazing. I just want to show you.
A new thing.
A new thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what to call it. I don't know what it's called.
What does it look like?
Come on.
Okay.
Smash you in. And he kind of goes. I came
lightsaber.
I came into the study to write a letter to my little sister and brother.
Right.
And look at that thing. And he starts. It's amazing.
She looks at it like she's never seen it before. She's shocked.
Look. Hi. See, it's on. It's on here.
It wrote, and she takes the piece of paper and she like folds it up so she can see it properly in the light. It wrote the letter.
Yeah, look. E.
E. And then she presses the letter H.
H. Ah, no, look. Hi, Marie. I can write my letters so much faster now.
It dings!
Wait, no. Yeah, it dings. It's like, it means you've gone too far, and you need to turn, and then push it back.
Oh. What happened?
Wait, just keep writing.
And you said the garrison found this, and she's like looking at it as you're typing on it.
Yeah, no, one of the guys from the garrison brought it in. He said it would help us keep in contact with our families and stuff. And it will.
I mean, you could write a letter like 3 times as fast. You don't even have to rough draft it or anything like that.
Yeah, I was ready to spend the day. But now I can just finish this up in like 2 hours.
You could write them 5 letters.
Oh my god, I can do that.
You very well could. It's so interesting. I don't think I've ever seen something like that before.
No, me neither. It's I'm probably gonna be fiddling with this for hours, but I just wanted to show someone. I saw this and I tried it out and it was amazing.
That's very cool. Wow.
I don't give a fuck. No.
No, she's looking at it with like.
Think if they even have typewriters is the thing, because I have no idea.
From what I picked up, they kind of don't, but they're in the era where they would have been invented shortly. So. So like it's just a new thing.
You know what? I don't give a fuck. It's hilarious, but I'm just trying. Like that's what I'm thinking. Like, do they even have typewriters?
Wait,
honestly,
would they though? Wait, I need to look this up.
No, they definitely would, but almost nobody. Like it actually kind of makes sense that like somebody would have found this. This is not something that would commonplace by any fucking league of the measure.
On Titan have typewriters.
They do, but
here's the thing. I don't think that.
I get what you're slapping
down.
down.
Say much.
Did anyone hear a typewriter just now?
Yes.
I fucking hate
you. You know, I wasn't expecting it. Yeah. And now Mireya's gonna go outside and she's going to nap underneath the tree.
Nice.
She's gonna dream about typewriters.
When you wake up, Jeff is just chilling with you, like leaned up against the tree, asleep as well.
Cool.
No, but
I smile at Jeff.
He's out.
Same.
Yeah. Other than that, Doe is just generally spending the day with everyone, essentially, just anyone he runs into.
There are plenty of NPCs that you probably run into. If you run into Josh at all and you're like, yo, Josh, he's just be like, fuck you, and leave. It's the only one I have a quick interaction for.
Oh.
Types fuck you on the typewriter.
Try again next week, I guess.
Been trying since the beginning of camp.
Yeah. No, he's been trying to.
Next week, I guess.
Next week. I'll give him another week.
Well, if it helps, Karina's just walking around. Just trying to find something very entertaining to do.
You hear? Doe on the typewriter now. It's someone else.
Yeah. Josh is on it secretly at night.
Fuck.
This is crazy.
You.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I
fuck
can write
you.
that out now.
I can leave letters.
Keep read.
Is the typing across the room, throws just a book at him. Shut.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, we'll move on to the next bit of training. You guys now have been spending plenty of time learning how to use your ODM gear. I'll say about another half a year has passed, so you guys are halfway through with your training, and just now getting to a point where you are regularly using your gear during everyday training. And the first bit that you've been kind of done, it was very typical, just like get yourself up, back down, just making you familiar with using it, getting comfortable with it. A lot of the first day aptitude test, that was done a lot to make sure that you guys are still used to balancing and all that stuff. So when you do start using the gear, it feels a little odd at first, but you do feel somewhat accustomed to it with all the training that they've been putting you through. Pretty much everything has led up to this, as this seems to be the most important part of your training entirely. So, essentially what you guys have been instructed to do for today, Officer Hayden has gotten you all together and just kind of been like, we're going to put you in small groups, and you're just going to fly around through the trees on a specific path, and they've shown you kind of this route already. And they're like, as you go through this route, we're going to throw random obstacles at you, and it'll be up to you to dodge them. And that's all you're doing today. Just stay afloat, keep going, don't do anything too fancy. Just get used to the feel of maneuvering around. So, as they're going to split you into groups, I realize I haven't fully figured groups out yet, but I'll say our first group is going to be Doe, Marie, Fennric, and Echo. So I'm probably going to get you into like your bunkmate and someone else as groups. You guys are sent off first. So let me get this. As you guys start moving through, I'd like everyone to just make me a base maneuver roll to get up off the ground. Basically, as long as you don't roll a nat 1, you're fine.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, pluses with this is going to be interesting. But that's
Oh, yeah. Also, I didn't realize this, but if you go down and you click advanced roller, you can actually go in and
Yeah, you can add your
pluses.
modifier. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
shit. Okay, okay.
I didn't realize that was even a thing. I just
Excuse me, gentlemen.
No, I literally,
Yeah.
I literally have it pulled up, and I'm ready to rock.
What I miss?
Yeah.
so we use
We're
our
You said it's
maneuver
plus
range.
maneuver?
ODM gear trading. Let's
Not
go.
so it's for the first group. So
Group,
it's
yeah.
it's
Oh,
Fennric
right.
and Fennric and no, I'll honor your nat 10, Kaden. I will.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. So
Leedo's just so excited. Just so excited.
No, as our group leaves, Leedo just shoots forward.
He zips off.
Yeah.
Like has to get hailed back.
He's the reason anyone fails. Yeah.
hold on.
Failed, left too early.
Yeah, just kicks our asses in the air.
Like, is Leedo flying intercept? What the fuck?
So
Intercept.
Doe, did you roll the 7?
Yeah.
That's your current roll. Okay, and then
Yeah, that would be a 9 total.
Yeah, everything after the supermarket space. Yeah.
well, Marie rolled a natural 10.
Nice.
So she's you guys are up. So now essentially you guys are just making your way through the trees. It's pretty chill for a little while before in front of you guys see just really quickly like a giant Titan dummy. You guys have seen these already, but you see one kind of turn and you're given a moment to react to it. So you two make a reaction roll against this.
It's an 8.
A reaction roll. Sorry, D10. And bip boppity. Oh, shit.
Okay. Let's see. Alright, everyone really quickly just maneuvers around it and keeps pushing forward. You guys are doing incredible. Again, given a moment to kind of go, you come around like a bend where you were instructed, and as you do, another Titan dummy. Like, you turn and it's right there already. So make another reaction roll. This is even higher.
Whoa.
11.
Not that you're struggling at all.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Not great. Alright.
Oh shit, you have a +4.
Holy shit. Okay.
Legendary.
Everyone succeeds on that reaction, and so with that, you each get a +1 to your maneuver.
Okay.
Hey,
Woo.
it's going up.
Ooh.
I forgot my
+5.
reaction was actually +3, but yeah, never mind.
Finally, as you guys are making your way back, there's one final reaction check. This one is kind of, I don't want to say optional, but it's going to be your hardest one, and you might get something good out of it if you succeed. So roll a reaction roll. You need to hit a 7.
Okay.
Ow!
Ooh.
Hey.
Hey!
Is that a +5 now, or is that
Oh,
still
yeah, it'd be a-
+4 in
that'd
the
be a
same
plus.
session?
No, that'd be a plus.
It's
reaction.
a reaction.
It's a
Yeah,
reaction.
not
You got a
maneuver.
+2
reaction.
maneuver. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a reaction.
You
Nice.
got a +2
This is
maneuver,
essentially you training your maneuver,
Yeah.
and obviously by reacting to get around it, it's a.
Oh,
it's a
sorry.
maneuver.
So, okay, so what would that be then? Sorry, I just.
It's your reaction. A reaction.
You
This
roll
is
a natural
reaction,
9, you
okay.
pass it anyway.
Yeah.
You're fine. So, Fennric, you're fine. You get around it. Though you kind of graze it. You still hit it. So you're like, and stumble a little, but you quickly recover from it. But, Fennric, you, Echo, and Marie all managed to get past it, and you all get the perk known as Recover,
Ooh.
which is an incredible perk.
Finally, a new perk. Holy shit. This is the first one I've gotten.
You re-roll 1 failed maneuver check per battle.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What is it
that
called?
one is feeling
Yeah.
real painful right
Yeah.
now.
Type it out on a typewriter.
Type it out.
I'm
Yeah.
writing a hate letter.
Fuck you, Jake.
Fuck you, Echo.
So you get to
All right.
reroll a maneuver, one maneuver during combat?
You get, re-roll 1 failed maneuver per combat. Once per combat.
Okay.
All right.
By the
Up
way-
next, since Leedo's so excited
Whoa.
to go, we'll get Leedo
Oh, yeah.
and Falmer, as well as Jethro and Karina.
Okay.
Oh, let's go.
Karina!
Your first thing is to just get off the ground, so roll a maneuver check. As long as you don't get a nat 1, you're off the ground.
Oh, darkness, my old friend.
Did you roll a nat 1?
No.
Okay, good. Wait, yes, you did!
Oh.
Oh no.
You fly up really quick
No.
and, like, hit a tree. And then you're just like, all right, and you get down, and Hayden's just like, he looks at you, just stares for a sec.
Better.
He doesn't say that. He just looks at you before he's like, focus, and that's it. Reroll. There you go. All right, you guys are
There
up.
we go.
Kaden, I honored your nat 10, so you're
Oh,
up. If you want to
sweet.
do any fancy fucking tricks on your way up into the air, you can. Tell me what you do.
Yeah, I think I've been saving up a fart. I'm gonna fart and
No,
All
he's
right.
crop dusting them.
No.
I'm just trying to, increase adversity to improve training conditions.
Falmer also nat 10. So you guys both go
Elmer
up.
farts
You can-
with me.
He doesn't quite fart with you, but he goes up. He does a couple flips before he
Oh,
evens out and starts
badass.
going. Yeah. So, you guys start making your way through the trees. Make a first reaction check. Very easy. I should say DC 3 in case you guys were wondering for the first group. Easy.
Oh, reaction.
Let's go.
Reaction. Yeah.
D10 plus reaction. Sweet.
I got another turn. Let's go.
Nice. Karina, do you get out of the way of this in any special particular way?
Absolutely. She gonna spin her ass around it. She's gonna yeah,
Good move.
like she's
Fucking
pretty much
Beyblade.
essentially pretty much she's gonna look like a whole ass Beyblade going around it.
All right. Yep. Easy enough. All of you get around it super quick. All right. Another check. DC 5 this time. Reaction. As another obstacle comes.
Oh,
Yeah!
Nice. Nat 10. Holy shit.
Leedo!
Motherfucker does not stop rolling tens this session.
Is it the Jesus
Yeah,
picture
yeah.
I put?
Leedo, how do you maneuver around this Titan? This Titan
Yeah.
dummy.
I go feet first, and then I use a massive burp as a propulsion.
Like breaking the
And then
sound
I use my maneuvering gear to kind of slide around, feet first, like just like looking at the world behind me.
I didn't realize that's what you meant by.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's what you meant by gas in the equipment section of the sheet. I thought it was.
I mean, I'm
just
looking at my
powering
notes
up
right
my
now. I
shit.
was like, where to say that?
He's gonna get him connected to his mouth and just burping.
No, he spins backwards
Alright.
and he goes faster.
Each of you succeed in that, and you get a +1 to your maneuver.
Let's go.
Oh, sweet.
Damn, Falmer and Jethro are kind of good.
That's my
see
birthday.
you,
Let's go.
big boy.
All right, now for your final check, a DC of 7.
Come on, dice gods. Come on, dice gods. Be nice to me. I hate my
For
life.
reaction.
No,
reaction.
bruh.
Ooh.
Karina just not okay.
Oh, the net.
See ya,
Okay,
Karina.
Karina, you hit the Titan, dummy. You're just like, yeah, I'm doing fucking incredible right now. You turn the corner and you're just like, oh, and hit it. Falmer and Jethro also failed, but they both hit a 6, so they both kind of like nick it and like go like, oh shit, and then they recover up. Leedo, you just go around it. Easy.
Let's go.
Leedo, you get the recover perk as well. You get to
Ooh.
re-roll 1 failed maneuver check per battle.
Don't worry.
Is that in the
Karina.
perks Google Doc, or where is that
It's,
again?
it's in the founding, like the handbook in the
Oh,
perks section.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right.
I just wanted to let you know, I waited until I was done to go get my food. It's been here for the past 15 minutes.
I'm sorry.
Go get food,
Thank
bro.
you. I appreciate you. Okay.
Uh,
Next. Who do we still have? So we did 1.
Me, I think.
3.
Yeah. So let's get Ansgar and Mireya and your guys' bunkmates. So Ansgar, Lydia, Mireya, and Jeff. You guys are up next. Make your initial maneuver check to get off the ground.
sweet.
Don't pull a Karina.
I didn't plan on it.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Everyone is up off the ground. You guys are making your way through the trees. Your first reaction check, DC 3. Reaction, remember? Holy fuck!
Who?
Both of you guys' bunkmates rolled natural 10s.
Ooh.
Damn.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Go, Lydia.
Yeah, yeah.
Good
Is
job.
that your reaction is the 5?
Yep.
Mireya, what did
Oh, I didn't roll mine yet. Sorry.
Reaction. You good.
That 1 plus 4.
Oh no.
Well, it's just the first one. You slam into it. You know what? Jeff rolled a nat 10. He helps you out of the way of it as he sees you about to hit it. With his nat 10, he just goes down, grabs you, and like lifts you like up out of the way of this Titan, and you're like, whoa! And then get back to normal, and you miss it, and you're just like flying again. You take a moment to think about it before he's like, pay more attention. We know these obstacles are coming. Come on, Mireya.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You just don't apologize. Just don't miss it next time.
Do better.
Lydia, on the other hand, like, does a quick, like, shoots herself downwards, flies right between its legs and back up, and, like, kind of does a quick, just anti-grav backflip kind of thing before she gets moving again.
Okay.
Ansgar, you just kind of out of the way. Quick, easy.
I'm keeping it simple.
Yep. All right. Next check, DC 5. They rolled an 8 and a 7. All right.
Okay.
I got an 8.
6.
6. Nice. All right, everyone, you get a +1 to your maneuver.
Hey.
That's Josh, not Jeff. Where's Jeff? There he is.
Josh is here. Oh, it's so great. Fuck you.
Fuck you,
All right,
Josh.
and then your
Hello.
final, coming around the bend, your final reaction check, a DC of 7.
Did it.
Exciting one.
That one.
Fuck!
No, we spoke it into existence.
Why?
Well, oof, okay. Unfortunately, Jeff cannot save you as he also failed.
That's oh.
And kind of hits this Titan. You hit it. You both just hit it together, and he's like dangling off the arm as you're just like holding on to it as you like broadsided it, and you're like grabbing it, trying not to fall, and like figure out like, all right. Lydia, on the other hand, wait. Let me double check. No, never mind. Jeff does move around it. Lydia's the one that's dangling off the arm this time.
no.
She fucking showed off, and then she's dangling off the arm. So, Ansgar, you succeeded, though?
Yep.
Yeah. So
30,
you
10.
get the perk Recover as well, and so does Jeff. I looked at those two the wrong way around. My bad. Sorry for getting your hopes up for Lydia. All right. And then finally, we'll get to Fennric and Lukas. And your bunkmates, which
Didn't
are...
I already go?
Fennric did go.
Yeah,
My bad.
I was.
Fleur and Lukas.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I got to roll for Ezra as well. And then Lucas's Emily. Okay. First reaction check, get off the ground, or maneuver check, get off the ground. Okay. Let's see here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Alright.
Well, Emily rolled a nat 10.
Nice.
Where's my sheet?
Okay. Emily rolls a nat 10. She goes up. She does just like she's having a great time. She looks like she's just having fun. This isn't training to her. She's like a little kid on a swing set. She's like, woo! She's flying. So. Damn, okay, everyone's up. Alright, your first reaction check, a DC of 3. So Ezra with a 4. I don't know what Ezra's pluses are, so... Emily with another nat 10.
God damn. She's just taking this not seriously, just making it all the way fucking through.
Yeah. Alright, everyone, easy enough. Of course, Emily, being Emily, having a great time, just flies around it, and then she just kind of is like, Lukas, this shit is great!
I know, right? This is actually kind of fun.
And mid-conversation, another Titan dummy comes around. Another reaction check, DC 5.
Ooh.
So hope she slams into it now.
Yo, let's go.
Nice! Nice, good job. Lucas, how do you avoid it, as you're the only one who rolled the nat 10 this time?
So, fucking seeing,
Emily
I'm
rolled a
talking to
9,
her, and
by
it's
the
like,
way.
I know, this is great, and I see the Titan, and I just kind of go, oh, just kind of like fucking bend my body around its head. It's like, oh, shit.
Fucking, he's playing hole in the wall with a Titan.
Yeah. Yep. It's like, oh, shit.
That's awesome. All right, easy enough. Final check. Reaction check, a 7.
Oh, God, of course. That was Yep.
Ooh,
And of course it had to be in that.
I'm
All right.
so sorry.
I don't know what Luna's pluses
I don't
are.
know. Wait, hold on. We were talking about this earlier. Hold on. We talked too much. Hold on. God, we fucking talk too much.
Oh, yeah, you guys also get a +1 to your maneuver.
Okay.
Before or after this roll?
Before this one.
Okay.
It's your maneuver, not your reaction. So you get a maneuver for succeeding on the 5.
+3.
That's her reaction?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then she also succeeds. All right, so if you got a, yeah, everyone got it but Zaff. You get the recover perk. Oof.
Damn.
Let me roll for Chris now and his bunkmate, as well as the others. So let's see.
Quick question before you do that, because
Yes.
I don't think I caught it. If we made it all the way through the gauntlet, we get a +1 to reaction, a +1 to maneuver, and the recover perk.
You get a +1 to maneuver and the recover perk. There's
And
no
the recover
reaction.
perk. Oh, no reaction. Okay,
reaction.
okay, that's where I got confused. Okay, I put one in reaction instead of maneuver, so.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I just forgot my reaction was actually +3. That's why mine went higher. Like, I just thought it was +2.
Right.
Okay. Chris and Ewan both get a +1 to their maneuver, but they did not get the perk.
I burnt my
So-
tongue. It hurts.
Oof, don't do that, dog. Then
Too late,
we
dog.
have to do Elias. Nat 10. That's a 3, so he fucks that one. And then an 8. Nice, okay. So he doesn't get the +1, but he does get recovered. Echo already went. Ray didn't. Ray got a 3 for the first reaction, so he avoided it. Shit. I'm dropping my dice all over the place.
I'm dropping my geometric
That's a 7
balls
+1
everywhere.
to maneuver. Sick. And then that's a nat 10. He gets recover. Nice. Jordan doesn't have a bunkmate, so that's a nat 10. That's a reaction. That's good. So +1 to maneuver and another nat 10. Holy shit. He also gets recovered. A lot of recovers. Ewan went, Jeff went, Morgan. 7. Nat 10. Holy fuck. And does not get recovered. Lydia went Fallon. 3. 8. That's a +1 to maneuver. 9. That's a plus recover. Emily went,
Feels
Marie
bad
went,
being one of the
Jeffrey
few
went,
that didn't roll
Fallon,
a 7 on the
Josh.
last one.
We're
2. He just barely gets that one. He gets the +1. And he fucks up the thing. He does not get recovered.
Welcome to the crew, my man.
Yep. The recover
Fuck off.
Alright, I'll try next week.
Oh. you guys are pretty much given you each make it through your thing, and then they're like, all right, just get used to the gear, keep going around, whatever. You guys are instructed to keep flying around. I'll say, as this is happening, Fennric, you and your squad that went first, so Doe, you as well, you guys are just going around having a good time, whatever, getting used to the feel of it, when Fennric, you notice out of the corner of your eye, why can't I remember? Echo. You notice Echo falter, and she, her hook, grazed off one of the trees and didn't quite make it, and now she's careening very quickly towards the ground. You can go and try and help her right now, but you can also ask for help if you think you need help getting her. And it's going to be a reaction check to first kind of move, or it'll be a maneuver check to see how quickly you can get there. And if you ask for help, it'll make it much easier to get to her, but she is careening towards the ground quickly.
Okay. In sort of the flash of the moment, seeing his bunkmate go down, he's gonna call out, "Doe, to your 6!" And then he's gonna dive down and try and grab the loose hook and brace it and shoot off as he's going to direct Doe. I guess, get beneath her, push, use the gas.
Okay.
So push her forward if you can. Yeah.
In this moment, as he yells to you and you look over and see this, how, is this life or death? If you don't help her, she dies kind of situation. How serious is this in Doe's mind?
If she's careening towards the ground, that's fucking life or death right there.
Okay. Doe, you feel a sudden just click, as if this surge takes over you, and it seems as if everything around you is moving in slow motion for a moment. As you see this, you see Fennric going, he grabs the hook, and you see him kind of bracing it, and it's almost moving just super slow as he's yelling for you to get behind her and help keep her up. You are now linked to Fennric as your Ackerman bloodline awakens.
Holy fuck!
Yo! Not Doe Baker.
So, for those of you who don't know, Derpy should already know this. He is getting a permanent +3 boost to all of his stats.
Whoa.
What?
You get the Fearless perk just for free. And as of now, you get to roll this section with advantage. Your base die also goes from a D10 to a D12.
What?
Ackerman
The
is a
fuck?
little wild.
This is my version of the Ackerman, not theirs. So, it's crazy.
So,
That's nuts.
yeah.
It's linked to you. Because you gave him the order.
Oh shit.
So, in that moment, I'll say Doe was a little further, to the left, and he's going to immediately disconnect, one of the hooks. He's just going to pull it out, and, immediately start careening, very intentionally from one hook down towards them to sort of catch up. And I'm going to roll. That is a 17.
24.
No, 17. It's a 17.
Oh,
because I rolled
17.
two.
17.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy. Fennric, you see him move like you've never seen him move before. As he just goes down, grabs her, picks her up, and stabilizes her.
Yeah.
And you guys very quickly,
Going on.
like, things calm down for a sec. Marie is looking over like,
I'll say, like, in grabbing, like, he immediately just, like, with one big arm grabs and then shoots the other hook out, like, pulls out the other one, and then just swings down towards the ground and just rolls. And just, like, on the ground.
you roll down. Marie quickly lowers herself down and runs up. She's like, "Oh my god, are you guys good?" Echo is breathing. She looks over at you, though. She's like, "Thanks."
Kind of just looks back up at the trees, just like, no problem.
Echo. Or like Fennric. Shut.
What's that sound?
Fennric. So essentially, like, yeah, Fennric had used his entire ODM gear as the hook that didn't make it into the tree. Is now just sort of hanging there, like rubbing his arm as he had like wrapped it and it had twisted the shit around his skin. He's just like, "You good, Echo?
Yeah, how are you?
Better than that would have been with you. Doe.
Yeah.
Good shit."
Thank you. I'm kind of just looking at the gear, like he just again just pulls it out and lets it, and he just like, "Do you need me to go get you? You seem
No,
a
I'm
little,
fine. Just catching up.
Right. Yeah. No. So that was a bit of a rough landing, but you fine?
Better than I would have been, yeah.
Yeah. No,
Thank you.
All right, good. No problem. I think I. Oh wait. I'm a little confused right now. I'm just gonna walk back. Yeah, I'm gonna walk back. Yeah.
Marie will walk back with you. Fennric, as you're taking a moment to kind of catch your breath and realize what happened, and you're like just kind of looking, you look up at the trees where he was, being like, how the fuck did he, you notice a couple of the drill instructors standing there and like kind of putting their hilts away as they seem to have recognized that as a situation they needed to step in. And just handled it. It's like, and they have this look of almost shock on their face, but they're trying to hide it as they're like, all right, and pull out their boards and are writing stuff. But you clock that for a sec before you get yourself down, and Echo is down there waiting for you.
Yeah. Get down eventually. Check on them, and then we'll walk off.
Doe's immediately going to go to the instructors.
Echo's fine.
Yeah, Doe's going to immediately go to the instructors and just go, I need some wraps. One of the hooks caught me in the arm.
Yeah. Hayden will kind of just nod before he's like, right, Natalie, get him to the nurse. And then the other officer who's been there with you, Natalie, is like, yep, of course. And she's like, come on, Doe, that was impressive what you did. As she starts walking you off to get your arm kind of bandaged.
Like, looks at her just like, this is the first time Doe has had no words to say in the situation. He's just like,
yeah,
alright, yeah, well, pretty.
Something, yeah.
Something.
I'm just taking notes.
Also during this event,
Jake dies.
You're good.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's gone.
Wait,
He's gone.
wait, no!
Yeah,
Quick, everyone, change your
Yeah,
stats.
Chase him down quickly.
Guys, plus 20 to all reaction rolls.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He's
Alright,
never
I'm adding
gonna
it.
notice. He's
You
never gonna notice. This is great. You can feel us.
Jig is up, boys!
The jig is up.
Oh,
Change the starts
shit.
back.
Is Leedo
You said
also
that
an
earlier.
Ackerman?
Hmm? What did you say?
Is Leedo also an Ackerman?
Oh,
I would have found my
Silence is very telling.
training. There's kind of a break. Kaden's silent.
Jake,
This
you're
internet.
pausing, like cutting out, freezing.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
You're cutting us so
get,
bad.
like-
Heroes.
We get like a 1 second
Fuck
update
that
every
now.
10 seconds or 15 seconds.
The music's also really funny.
No, it stops. Like I
The
know
music
he's back
stops,
when
too.
The music starts. And when the music starts, I know he's back for just that moment.
Me and my lethal Coca-Cola, man.
So Fennric gets to be my link.
I'm confused because Fennric and Dove had no real interaction up to this point.
It doesn't need to be close.
Yeah, just be like, hey,
SOS, I burnt my tongue on my wonton soup. I'm not happy.
no. Scalded.
Oh,
What? Huh?
everything.
Did everybody just restart? Or was
Yes.
it-
Yeah. We changed
I think
servers. We changed servers. We're good.
Oh.
Oh, well,
Okay,
don't
we're
speak
good.
so fast.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, hello.
Huh?
Whoa.
Hello.
Hey.
Am I good?
Hello.
Barely.
You're
No,
barely
Bessie, it's
hanging
you
on.
again. Bessie, it's just you again. We've already had
You
this
failed the
discussion
next
before, it's just
DC5,
you.
Jake. I think you're DCing.
I think you got on that one.
Dude, this is rank.
Yeah, that's
Come
a nat one on the
Get you-
internet.
get you together.
Shit, looks like he failed.
Damn, man.
Internet
music's
connection.
good now. Oh,
Come on.
God.
God.
I'm so glad I'm
Holy
recording
shit.
all of this.
Oh, what the hell?
Whoa,
Oh my
whoa, whoa,
How do
whoa, whoa!
you get over there?
That's no.
What the hell?
No.
Am I back? Am I
Yes.
good? Are we
Yeah.
good?
No, because like
Okay.
Jake, you disappeared in like one frame and then you came back walking clean. That was really scary.
You're so dramatic. I was just like that. Wait.
Alright. Maybe,
Oh no,
maybe
you're
we'll help-
pausing.
Fucking hell.
Jake,
Okay.
maybe we'll help if you stop the stream.
Do
and
we
give
need,
us
like,
the
a-
links to the songs you want us to play? Instead of playing it through the stream.
Look, wait, hold a minute. I actually have a bit of a solution. Give me a moment. I have a solution. If it is a bit of a bandwidth issue, hold a
Well,
minute.
he's alright now, at the moment, for
Okay.
however long.
Wait.
I'm gonna start what I was gonna say then. If I'm still good.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
So far.
Leedo,
Yeah.
you're training with Falmer during this ODM training.
Hey, Thalmer.
As you guys are training, there's kind of a break in the moment where you're just like, all right, that was good. Before he kind of comes up, he's like, hey, can I ask you something real quick?
Yeah, what?
I don't want to be rude or anything, but like, do you know what you're kind of fucking up with your gear right now?
What do you mean?
I mean, like you're using it fine, but you could be using it better, and you know that, right?
How do you, elaborate?
Right. Look, you know, I guess I noticed these things. My dad is a member of Garrison. He's shown me kind of how this stuff works. They do a lot of maintenance on their gear since they have to climb the walls a lot and stuff. And like your pose or whatever you could call it, I guess, is fine when you're going through, but you could be doing it better if you just changed up a little bit about how you're doing it.
You want to show me, big boy?
Sure. Okay. And he'll kind of do a quick little walkthrough on what he's kind of doing to position himself as he's flying. He'll go up and move around a little bit before coming back down and just showing you, like, you should try this way. And easy enough as you do it, it feels a little faster almost, and you feel like you're using up less of your resources as you're going through.
This is kind of nice.
But he'll, yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, I just figured, you might be able to put that to use a little bit. So, yeah,
Thanks, Thalmer.
thanks for letting me show you. Yeah, of course.
You're such a nice buddy.
I do my best. We gotta rely on each other in battle, right? So,
Yeah, you can trust me.
Trust me. And with that, Kaden, you get the perk ODM Natural, which means you get to add a D4 to your maneuver rolls involving ODM. So you roll your D10 plus your maneuver, as well as a D4, and that gets added on top.
Nice.
And this is just
Now,
rank 1. You can level
What's
it up.
ODM?
Your the ODM, the mobility gear.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So he just shows you how to use it really, really well.
Smooth.
Uh,
Knew you were
and-
smooth the moment I laid eyes on you, Thalmer.
Are you saying Falmer, TH? It's F.
Is-
Falmer.
Falmer? I thought, is there a
Falmer.
TH as well? Someone
No.
else?
No.
Who am
No.
I thinking of? There's another one
I have
that
no-
sounds similar to Falmer. Fallon.
There's-
Is that with an F?
Fallon. Yeah. they're
Oh,
both with an
okay.
F.
So I got Thalmer and Fallon. Like I got the TH and F switched on
No.
both of those people.
It's
Falmer,
Falmer.
F.
Yeah, for both of them. I just realized you were saying that.
Okay.
Um,
Falmer. Sweet.
All right. And for the final little event, you guys do a couple days of this ODM training where you're just moving around, getting used to the feel of it. And during this training, Fennric, a couple days have passed. You notice now Echo, kind of not really watching or like doing anything, but watching people. And you know, having spent a lot of time with her, she's not exactly the most sociable individual. You know, but this isn't her normal, like, stay away from the group kind of demeanor. She seems to be studying. Do you approach her?
100%. Are we still rocking the ODM gear?
Yeah,
is this
she's
during the training?
watching. Yeah, this is during the training, but she's watching, and you notice her just kind of on the ground watching everyone. And it's like, yeah, so...
Okay. Can I... This is the one time I'll get to use one of my perks. I'd like to sneak up on her with advantage. just for the fun of it.
Okay, sure. Roll.
It's reaction. It's reaction. for
Roll
stealth.
maneuver.
A maneuver.
With
Okay.
advantage.
Okay.
As
Okay.
she will
I can
roll
do that.
reaction to see if she spots you.
Fair enough. Fair enough. God, what's my plus for? Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Sorry.
You're good.
Is it for? Oh, and then again, because advantage. So. All right.
Nice. Okay.
Oh.
She rolled a natural 7 plus 3.
Oh, okay.
So you do beat her.
Yeah.
She does not see you coming up on her.
Fair. Just for the fun of it. And he'll just sort of slowly, like, descend from a higher point right behind her with the ODM gear. Sort of. Yeah. Suplex off the tree! No. Yeah, he'll just descend, detach his gear, sort of squat behind her, and just start trying to follow her eyes, and eventually just be like, right, so you're gonna tell me what you're doing working up here?
She jumps and looks at you before she's like, "Hi, Fennric. Yes, sure. I'm studying.
Right.
Remember how on one of the first days we talked about how getting yourself involved was a good way to learn, and how I told you there's more than one way?
Right.
I'm figuring a lot out about all these people and how they're using their gear right now.
Okay. Enlighten me. As he's gonna sort of follow along.
Well, she'll kind of point out some people and just be like, if you see how his body's angled right now, he's actually getting more momentum by making himself a bit more aerodynamic, I guess. He cuts through a lot easier, which is why he's faster than the two following behind. And then he'll point to someone else who's like, they're just taking the brunt of the wind because they're upright, you know, like taking it. It's like, and they're not doing as good because of this. And she starts pointing out all these things to you. I'd like you to just roll me a d10 as she's explaining this stuff to you.
Okay. 5.
Right on the money.
All right.
You see that as she's pointing this stuff out to you, it makes a whole lot of sense what she's saying. Like, these people that are working really, really hard to perfect what they're doing are doing good, but you're like, wow, okay, if I implement that into it, I don't have to work nearly as hard now because someone else figured it out for me. And all that whatnot, you know. And then as you kind of start to see it, do you say anything, or are you just kind of like, oh, okay?
No, he'll take a moment and be like, okay, I'm starting to see what you mean by, you know, watching others' mistakes as well. Good to make sure I'm not messing up like they are, even though they're not doing not messing up horribly.
See, and the good thing is you can take this practice into anything. Understanding your friends and how they work is great because you'll know how to cooperate better with them. You won't need to say as much, but more importantly, you can know your enemies. It'll give you an advantage in any battle. The more you understand, the more likely you are to survive. And if for whatever reason you battle a Titan, you should try it. Reflect on the battle afterwards if you survive. See why you won.
I'll make sure to do that. Thanks.
She just kind of nods. Of course. And with that, you get the perk Titan Research.
Hey! Literally my lad! Alright.
So, Titan Research, if I find where it is.
Awesome. The thing pulled up, so we see.
Also, who was he talking to?
Echo.
Echo, okay. Thank you.
So, Titan Research says, you can take research notes after a killing blow, so you have to kill it, after a killing blow to document the Titan for your research. When facing the same type of Titan again, you are granted a +1 to all rolls against them, and you can document the same subject type a maximum of 5 times.
Oh, so I could have a +5 against Titans that I've killed before. Okay.
Researcher roll.
Yeah.
That is sort of what I was gonna hopefully aim for. So I'm very happy I bunked with Echo.
Alright.
Alright.
That's pretty much all of them except for Chris, but I'll just have to let Andy know what he got out of it. And with that out of the way, before we move on to the final bit of training, we're going to take a quick break because we've been going for a while.
Oh my god, thank god.
And I'm sure people want to stretch.
I need to
food,
blow my
go to
nose
the
so
bathroom,
bad.
whatever. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a quick break. I need to use the restroom and get some food, maybe.
Perfect.
Maybe.
That works
But-
out.
Works for me!
So, I will say, Fennric, you notice after the whole incident with Echo, Doe just doesn't interact with you for a week, which is unusual. He would usually just poke and prod at you at least once a day, just to, like, see how you're doing. But he just, like, every time you would meet coincidentally, he just ignores, or he just waves politely. It doesn't do much else. But eventually, you're sort of just idling somewhere of your choosing, and Doe kind of just walks up behind and kind of pops you on the shoulder and goes, "Hey, you free to talk?"
I've been dreading it the past week. He turns and looks at you. You don't
Yeah,
usually
no.
wait this long to mention, or at least say, "Hi, how you doing? How's the food last night? You holding up okay? I saw this weird bug. That was an interesting one."
Wow. It was a weird bug. Anyway, I got this, and he like brings you like a bowl of just assorted foods. That's been, like they've been covered in spice.
Yeah, he takes it, looks at it, looks up to you. Do I look like I'm sorry, this isn't a question for you. This is genuine. Do I look like I'm starving?
No,
I just, it's
Well,
not
I-
just you, it's the thing. It's Lucas. I'm pretty pretty sure Mireya has like shot food at me once or twice for good reason. Unsure why. I just don't know.
Well, I just usually like having and he brings up that he also has a bowl, and kind of just like I usually like having something to eat while I talk about more serious topics. Distracts me a little bit.
Right. Okay. A serious topic. Sure.
I don't know if it's even serious. And he just puts the bowl down, and he kind of just sits down in front of you, and he kind of just goes, "The other week, did you do something to me?"
I'm gonna have the worst time keeping the Fennric straight face going. Fucking dough baker. I'll sort of look at you. Fuck you. Stop smiling. Look at you just like, is this about the ODM training?
Yes, because that was very strange. Also,
Yeah.
kind of just having an easier time doing most of the training since then, and
Yeah.
also kind of just every time you speak, I can't really stop focusing on it. It's very uncomfortable. Like, did you put something in my food? Is it like, it's working really well if you did. I just don't know what happened. Like, in the moment when you told me to support Echo, everything just slowed down, and I just moved on my own. I just grabbed her. Next thing I know, I'm on the ground, looking up, not really knowing what I did.
Fennric sets his food aside. He's gonna kneel down in front of you, hold still, and he's just gonna like pull one eyelid open and just start looking you in the eyes. Not dilated. Yeah. No. I can tell you for certain I did not do anything to spike your food. I've made a concerted effort to avoid you generally, actually. You're just a lot to be around, if I'm going to be honest.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I've had harsher conversations about that, so I was just getting prepared for that. Yeah.
No, that makes sense, honestly. But I don't know what might have happened, but I noticed it, especially as of late. You have my thanks for helping Echo, and I suppose if you find it within me to enhance your ability, then I suppose we should do some more training together, because at that point, if I help you succeed, I can rely on you to do the same.
Right. I was going to ask you if you didn't know, which you don't. You seem pretty smart. You and Echo seem to have like just know things. I don't really know how, but I was gonna ask if you could help me out here, because as nice as it is, as the training's gotten easier, it just feels different. If you get what I mean.
Right.
Just existing feels different. So, wanna help me out with that? I'll do you a solid. Like, I'll scoop something off Lukas. He usually brings me, like every so often, he brings me some grub.
He brings me food again than I necessarily need. That's why I asked if I looked like I was starving.
Yeah, no, this is actually, it kind of brings up the, this is actually something you cooked. I just spiced it up a little more to my liking.
Yeah, no, I got a delicate palate. I'm going to be honest. That is too much. You had it way too much.
Alright.
I could smell
You're
it
not-
on it. Just,
You're not gonna...
no, it's fine. And he'll pass it to you. Right. Sure. I suppose I can have this arrangement with you. I help you get a sense for this newfound ability you have. This, I don't know what I'd call it other than just freakish adaptation, I guess. And in return, I will call on you when I need you to help me with stuff, if that works.
Alright. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, man. And he kind of just pats you on the shoulder pretty hard. Just like it pulls you down. And he kind of just goes, thanks, buddy.
Not a
You just
problem.
let me know if you learn anything, and you just let me know if whenever you need anything. And he just walks off.
I'll look into it, sure. Alright. As you walk away, he just sort of looks at you as you go. And slinks into the shadows. No. Yeah, I'll just watch you go and be like, half the people in this training are freaks. I don't know why they recruit these people.
Lukas, do you want your food back?
Huh?
It's half eaten.
Oh.
I couldn't finish it all.
Sure, I'll try.
Gives your food back.
Yeah. Take a bite. Just kind of looks at you. I like it. I like the
It's your
spices that
food.
you add.
Oh, yeah, no, that. Okay,
I
okay.
assume, but I can taste the difference in it. Obviously, you've done something to it.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it's,
yeah, yeah.
It fits it. I think it fits it very well.
Oh, thanks. See you later. As he kind of just walks off. But yeah, that's the interaction I wanted to have.
Does anyone else want to have some interactions before we get into the final bit of training?
Yes. Yes, that is okay. Alright.
Sure.
Look at my notes because I was going to double check with a couple people, but it's been a bit hectic. Namely, one, Fennric would go looking for Lydia if she's not hanging with Ansgar. What the fuck is Asgar? Sorry, distracted.
Yeah.
Ansgar. Asgar's a different thing. Yeah,
We'll
no.
add a D to it.
Sure.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Sort of eventually coming up and being like, hey, Lydia,
What's up?
never got the chance to follow up with you. A couple weeks ago, things got hectic. You were mentioning that you had some ins on the garrison, yeah?
Yeah, she kind of looks around before she like motions for you to follow her somewhere else.
Yeah. He'll definitely go with her and try to keep away from prying eyes, I suppose.
Okay. Once you guys get to a more private location, she's like, "What of it?"
I have vested interest to go into the garrison after this. It seems the safest place to go, where I can keep an eye on the Titans and figure out what all is going on there. I'm looking to do research if I can. Figure out what I can do to better understand them, and if I can, use that knowledge to destroy them without being directly in front of the jaws if I were in the scouts.
Well, I hate to break it to you, I don't have anything to do with those things, and I never will.
I just need to know, if I can, how I can get into the garrison. at the very least, if you can give me any information that might help me some way. Because you obviously have information. I'm just looking to grab what I can.
I think the information I hold probably isn't that interesting to you. See,
You'd be
my
surprised.
family isn't really involved with the military in the typical way you would consider. Granted, I'll basically be pulling in 2 paychecks once I get into the garrison because of this, but I don't deal with Titans, and I'm not signing up for this to deal with Titans. I don't care where I graduate, whether it be top 10 or bottom 10. Because no matter what happens, I'm going to be well off as is. And I'm going to be dealing with people. Dumb people. And people who think they can get away with whatever the fuck they want. I'm going to be an enforcer. Having the military status will just make it easier.
Alright. You just said enforcer?
Essentially, she's like, I'm going to be an enforcer. Is how she phrased it.
Okay. So an enforcer is not a place in the military, it's just
She's describing herself as an enforcer.
an enforcer. Okay. Alrighty. I see where we're going now. It's impressive. I'm gonna say.
It
Having
just means I
yourself-
gotta beat people up better without the consequences, you know?
That strikes a chord, I guess. Fair enough. I guess that just means that, I don't know, rather than getting information on Titans, maybe I can get some of the hot gossipy here after you beat the shit out of people.
Well, that I'm sure I could help you with, and would love to if you do indeed intend to follow me there.
We'll see what happens. I've got outside influences that'll pull me in one way or the other, but if you end up inside the walls, a way to keep in touch wouldn't hurt. You're an
We'll figure
interesting
something out.
person.
Interesting person. Keep saying stuff like that, people are gonna ask questions.
And I will refuse to give them answers.
My kind of guy.
Hmm.
If you really want to know anything about Titans, though, the individuals from Clonmore, I mean, I know I came from there, but I didn't spend a lot of time looking at them. Morgan could probably give you a better answer. She's seen them face to face. I was a little focused on one, so I didn't really get much that day.
That's understandable. And it just sort of expression drops to just blankness. Right. Sorry to bring it up.
It fuels me, you know? I don't care how many times it gets brought up. Because I know what I'm fighting for. I know what I want. Maybe I can't achieve that by going into the garrison, but if it ever comes back, and I'm in the walls when it does, I hope it's ready for me.
Fair enough. Keep that fire.
So long as I'm constantly stoking it, it'll always be burning.
As she turns and eventually I imagine leaves, Fennric will go. Walk off a little bit and kick the shit out of the wall before moving on.
Okay? Anyone else?
Me, maybe, if no one else is going just yet.
Sure.
And just 2 words that I think you'll know the interaction I start off with immediately. Hi,
Fuck off.
Joshua.
What?
Yep. It's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about before we finish our training, because I know we're getting close. Your whole, fuck off thing. Like, every person here. I just wanted to tell you something so to help all the people that will end up meeting you. You continue to be disrespectful to everyone you meet, you're not going to go very far. I mean, all of us here have a chance to graduate and end up working with you, so I just wanted to make sure that you don't get anyone else killed eventually when you get yourself killed by telling everyone to fuck off and not actually help you.
Right.
Hmm.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all. Unless, you know, do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Is it just another fuck off? You know?
I don't really care who's interacting with me or who's going to be around me. Because the thing is, what are the chances I'm gonna get someone I'm working with killed if I don't have the ability to kill the thing that's trying to kill us?
Right. It's a fair
People
point.
die a lot easier than Titans do.
Mm-hmm. So your concern is about people, not Titans?
Why would I be concerned about Titans?
What is your plans after you leave?
Well, military police, because I'll be in the top 10. If not, I'm going home.
Oh, God, that's hilarious. You expect to get into military police, a job that requires you to interact with people on the daily by telling everyone to fuck off.
Tell citizens to fuck off all the time. That's all they ever did at home anyway.
Oh God. All right. Fair enough. Maybe I don't share the same perspective as you, but it's really sad to hear.
Why? Because it's easier?
No, because you have a lot of potential, but you keep telling everyone to fuck off instead of actually focusing on what you could do for others, as well as yourself.
Entertain me. What do you mean by that?
I mean, you're a pretty strong guy. I think you know that. That's why you're here. That's why you want to expect to be in the top 10. I haven't seen you fuck up gloriously like I did when I first started. So, you're clearly much better than I am, but my focus hasn't just been on me, it's been on the others around me. You could do anything if you put your mind to it. You're that kind of person. But instead, you waste it telling everyone to fuck off and just being a total tool. I don't say this to be an asshole to you, although I'm definitely coming off that way, but I just want to see everyone here do well, and I think you could do it. It's just, I don't know what's going on with you.
Not much, man. Life's been simple my entire life. I haven't had to worry about anything, and I don't plan on ever worrying about anything.
Good. That's good attitude to have.
I'm just surrounded by a bunch of people who are all doom and gloom all the fucking time and think that shit's so hard. And then there's those idiots out there who act like this all the time, and then they want to join the Scouts. It's fucking backwards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could agree with that. Having a shitty attitude about everything in life gives you just shitty life. Agreed. So, but, you know, just don't escalate it then. Be better than that.
Sure. I'll think about it.
Yeah. Alright, well, I've done my rant for the day, and you have a good one. If you want to talk, we'll just tell people to fuck off. I'm happy to be that one. But yeah, think about what I said.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bye now.
Fuck off.
There he is.
Later that week, though. Hey.
Hey.
Oh. Yes. Hey. Like they'll just like immediately go, oh, it's been years.
And faints.
He said something other than fuck off.
And he like immediately turns around to start a conversation.
He'll carry it, though he's being very short with his answers with you.
Mm-hmm.
That is an immediate improvement.
Yeah. Anyone else before we move on to this last little bit?
Leedo's gonna have an interaction with some lunch.
Nice. Alright.
He's ready to go.
So, yeah, Zaff?
It's okay. I want to have something, but I don't want to keep dragging this on. It's getting late.
Sure, okay.
Oh, it's
It's getting
It's
late. So, you guys have entered your final year of training. And, I'd say the first thing you guys notice is Officer Hayden, who was mainly in charge of your kind of second year, is just nowhere to be found anymore.
Oh, God.
Close to the end of that last year, while he was working very, very closely with all of you, while he seemed a very personable individual when he wasn't, like, being your officer, and he was a very soft-spoken but usually kind individual, he kind of just vanished one day. And none of you know what happened. He's just been gone. So, Officer Natalie has been in charge of your last little bit of training.
Wait, you said Hayden is gone?
Yes, the guy that was in charge of your training for
Yeah,
pretty
gotcha.
much this whole session has just disappeared.
Gotcha.
He got eaten.
If any of you have asked about it, if it's ever been brought up, it's essentially been boiled down to he retired. And that's
He got
about all
eaten.
you get.
He was eaten, confirmed.
He was eaten, confirmed.
Not even by a chitin. He was just put into a stew.
Dude was mauled.
By a cannibal serial killer.
I will ask, is there anyone here in particular that would ask about it?
Me.
I would.
Yeah, Fennric 100%.
Okay, anyone that would, please make me a D10 roll. It's going to be a high DC. You're essentially, I'm using this as like an insight, essentially.
Okay. Fuck.
Oh,
Wow.
fuck
Wow,
you.
wow, wow. Wow. Wow.
Reals.
Oh no, that's not. That's a minus.
So-
I actually put
That's a
minus
9.
four in there.
That's a
Yeah,
natural 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Leedo doesn't know shit.
We all don't know shit.
No.
So,
The only reason Dope got any better is because he just kept asking about it.
Doe,
Persistence is key.
on your first ask, I'll say, 'cause you
Okay.
just asked when they say he retired, there's almost a like, it's a very strange emotion that you pick up on from them, of confusion, understanding, and somberness at the same time. Like, them being like, he retired. Retirement usually is a good thing, but the fact that you're asking and so many people have asked, you don't know exactly why they seem to react this way, but you have a feeling they're not saying something, and that's about it. But if you ever press them, every time you ask, they pretty much just say, he retired, and that's it.
Okay, I don't press them. I go, oh, he retired? What's his address? I'd like to send him a letter.
We're not privy to hand that information out.
That's a shame. As he just walks off. Thank you.
Fair enough. So, your guys' final bit of training.
Shrouded in mystery.
Are you ready for this last little bit?
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So, where is it? You guys are brought out to a field where there are a bunch of trees out and about. You guys have spent a lot of time in this forested area using your maneuvering gear. But you've basically all been sufficiently trained with using the gear and moving it around and getting around. You're proficient enough with it. You are divided into groups, and these groups will stay the same as they were prior for the sake of ease. But you are shown, as you are brought out, every kind of Titan dummy. They really only have 4 types. There's a 3 meter, a 6 meter, an 8 meter, and a 10 meter. Each of these Titans, starting from 6 meter onwards, have like little joints, I guess you could say, for the sake of being able to target multiple things. For those of you who have seen the show, they only have one on their nape and their ankles. These are more realized dummies. Think of like an art dummy, but it only has elbow joints and leg joints. So there's stuff. So they go over with you pretty much every area that you can strike a Titan before they even get you training. The first thing that they tell you is where the weak point is. They remind you, point it out. But they then go on to explain, Natalie will tell you, like, there are benefits to striking different parts of a Titan's body. If you want to prevent yourself from being grabbed, as most Titans will try and grab you before anything else, obviously cutting off their arms is a great way to start. She'll point to the taller Titan dummies and their elbows. Cut it off from anywhere. For us, we have it at the elbows, and that's it. If you want to make a Titan easier to take down, cutting both of its legs off will reveal its weak spot a lot easier to you, as they cannot maneuver around and get away from you. They will be immobilized, making it much, much easier to take a Titan down. Now, taking out their legs at first requires teamwork above all else, and that is something you will constantly need to remember when fighting Titans, is your teammates. You cannot be expected to take one down on your own. Never go into it by yourself if you can help it. Understood?
Yes.
A couple of the places we don't have marked on a Titan that you still can attack if ever in real combat with one: their eyes and their jaws. If you cut their eyes, it will blind them, but only for a short amount of time. This will make it much easier for you to do what you need to face one, take one down, whatever. Instruct your friends, get your allies to full-on assault it when they are completely blinded. If someone is in their mouth already, you have 3 options. Let them die, trade places with them, or try and cut the jaw loose. That is potentially one of the hardest things for you to strike. But if you can cut the jaw, it will prevent them from being able to bite down. From there, the only way that a Titan can react is just lifting its head. And hopefully you can pull your friend out in time before they do that, because they will. And you will lose that person. So, the first thing we're going to do is have each and every one of you try and maneuver against a 3-meter Titan and take it down. So, if everyone could line up quickly, and we'll just send you each on your way, one by one. You take out the Titan, you come back. That's all you need to do, alright?
Aye.
So, for those of you who don't know how the combat works, this is essentially going to be your quick refresher on it. Combat against a Titan, each round, I guess, each of your turns, in terms of your action economy, if you want to attack a Titan, you first have to maneuver against it, and then you can attack. On a successful maneuver, you can immediately attack afterwards. So one action on your turn is essentially maneuver and attack, which is really weird. It's not explained incredibly well, but you'll get used to it, I promise. So, we'll go down the line. Since Ansgar, you're right away. You're brought up first. Make a maneuver check. It's against a 3-meter Titan, so you literally just have to roll a 3. To maneuver against a Titan successfully, it needs to be the DC is its meter size.
Okay.
Easy. Yeah. You literally can't fail unless you're rolling that one.
Yeah.
So with that, you maneuver up, and then you make an attack roll. An attack against a Titan, the same thing. Their DC is their meter size.
Okay.
So make an attack roll. You just need to get a 3.
Natural 10.
Natural 10. Easy. In an actual combat scenario, a natural 10 actually does essentially give you a second turn, if I remember correctly. Let me double check really quick, though. I don't remember where they have that written down. I think it does just give you an extra turn, essentially. So on a natural 10 of an attack, I'll have to double check things before we get into real combat. I remember reading it somewhere. I don't remember where it is. But yeah, you come down, cut through it super easily. You're like, good, all right, moving on. Doe, this should be very easy for you against a 3 meter. Go ahead and roll a maneuver check. That's a 10, yep.
Yeah, I forgot to give me myself a bonus, but sure.
You're fine. That's easy enough. And then an attack roll plus.
All right. Yep.
Yep, easy. You do that. Fennric.
Okay.
Maneuver check. Easy enough. Now make an attack.
Okay. Less.
Very easy.
Yeah.
Fleur. Maneuver.
I don't know if I meet myself. Just a little bit.
Wallflower.
Easy. And then an attack.
Ooh.
Easy.
Okay.
Cut clean through. Karina. Maneuver.
Let's go.
Easy enough. Make an attack roll.
Let's go.
Simple. Easy. Lucas, you're up. Maneuver. 8. Easy. Attack. 4.
Oh.
Easy. Nice. Got it. Mireya.
Maneuver.
Maneuver. Easy enough. Attack.
Oops.
Thank you, Leedo, for attacking for me.
That's right. Do you get a plus D4 to your maneuvers? Who has that? I don't remember.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to figure out. I was trying to like get mine prepped.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to add multiple dice to get
You're
it
good.
yet.
You're good. With the D4, you're pretty much guaranteed to get it anyway. But roll a D10 as you're up next.
All right.
So long as you don't roll a 1. Did I forget to loop the? I did.
So that plus a 4, by the way, are we on the ODM gear?
Yes. So it's that
Sweet.
plus a 4. Yeah. So you're
Let's
up easy
go.
and make an attack roll.
All right.
5. Yep. Each and every one of you has successfully managed
Nice.
to cut down your first fake Titan. Congratulations. So with that, they're like, all right, we're going to now set you up into your groups of 4. They tell you, we want you to take this like it is a real encounter with a group of Titans. Whatever you do, act as if you are in a real life or death scenario. You will be graded on more than just your ability to take one down. Understood?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So the first group was Fennric and
Fennric
Doe, right?
I think.
And
Yeah,
your
Fennric Doe,
groups?
Echo, and
Okay.
other
So,
right.
another thing in combat, based on your rank, determines how many individuals you can command in combat. So as a cadet or a rookie, you can essentially command one other person, meaning you and your bunkmate. You can give orders to, and they will listen to you. So, as you guys are sent out into this forest, one other thing they tell you. Once one of you lands a killing blow on a Titan, you are to come back, and the rest are to continue until everyone has landed a killing blow.
Okay.
So it should be easier the earlier on you are, so long as you're working together. They're kind of trying to encourage you to work together while also competing.
Mhm.
So, you guys are sent out.
I'm gonna kill
And
Steel.
you're tasked with taking out a 12-meter Titan. So you guys head out. You come across the dummy, and it's there. So, with how initiative can work, there's a couple different ways we can do it. I think the best way is just freeform. I'll let you two go. You can decide what you want to do first, and then your NPCs will go, and then usually Titans will go after that, unless it's an abnormal and it has some weird rule. So, in terms of what you can do, if you want to make a call out to someone, I don't know if that is... Okay, it's not essentially an action, but I think I'm going to make that a No, you can give a command and attack at the same time. So, you guys come across this 12-meter. You're all surrounding it now. What would you guys like to do?
If it's okay, I go first.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Yeah. No. So we come across this Titan, and Doe immediately calls out to Marie and just goes, "All right, Marie, you go first. I'll stay back and be ready to, stage a rescue if any of you get caught."
Okay. Do you want her to attack anything specific, or do you just tell her to go in?
Go in.
Okay.
Just let her decide how best to attack this Titan.
Okay. Fennric. Before I
Fennric.
get to Marie, what would you do?
Yeah. Seeing that Marie is doing it, Fennric will call out to Echo and be like, "Give it the clearest opening. Go for the legs. I'll aim for the hands." And we will support in those departments.
Okay. With that, I'm going to roll for Echo first, actually. That is a 9 plus 3 for her maneuver. Everyone maneuver, by the way. Maneuver
Okay.
against the Titan. To see if you are actually able to get up on it. And it says DC 12.
Ooh.
To be fair, I said I'll stay back, but something goes wrong.
You're still able to maneuver against it right now, but... Ooh, okay. So Echo has successfully maneuvered against it. Marie, on the other hand, has not. So she tries to get up. Granted, it's a dummy. There's not much happening here. In a real combat scenario, if you fail to maneuver against a Titan, you have to immediately make a reaction roll against them, and if you fail that, they grab you. So, in this situation, Marie would have been grabbed, but she maneuvers up. She doesn't quite get up as you want, so when she goes to make an attack, she fucks it up. Just, misses kind of very light cut, doesn't quite get all the way through. With that, Echo then decides, seeing Marie has kind of gone for one of the arms and missed, is like, okay, I'm going to focus on the legs still, make it a lot easier. She's going to roll an attack. That is a natural 10. She clean right through one of the legs. Cut clean off, and with that will immediately turn around and is going to make another attack roll against its other leg, which is another nat 10. Cuts it off.
Shit.
Does that. She's got
Whoa.
another attack. Nat 10s are fucking crazy in combat. That is a... So it essentially would be falling over right now. So it hits the ground, which makes a lot of the DCs much, much easier. Having already done that for you, she's going to leave the nape to you, Fennric, as she rolls a 9 and cuts one of the arms off. So how prone works, essentially, when you want to attack a limb, so to make an arm, it's a DC, 1 lower than the meter size. So a 12 meter, if you want to cut off their arm, it's an 11. Same with the legs. If you want to take out, or it's 2 less.
Legs is 2 less. Okay.
Legs is
Yeah.
2 less.
So she cut off both legs, easy, and actually rolling a. She only rolled a 9, so she doesn't cut the arm off. She cuts kind of deep,
Wouldn't it have been
but
easier because you already cut down the legs?
not for the
Not
for the
for that.
arms. It's only
So-
for the killing blow.
Only for the killing blow.
So now that both legs are gone, the DC to
Just a little bit.
attack the nape is reduced by
4? Or did it only be 2?
half.
I thought it. Yeah, it was
Six.
Half. Oh.
So you
6.
just have to make an attack roll of 6 to cut the nape.
All right.
If that's
Yeah,
what you want to
Fennric,
do.
Seeing the opportunity, sure, plans don't work out, but we do not let Titans live before they can do anything else. Kill! Kill!
Oh.
There's my 10.
How would you like to do it?
Seeing the dummy on the ground, was going up for the arm as Echo sort of goes in, immediately attaches to the shoulder, drags in, and sort of skids along its back and slices upward and just cuts the entire like cushion part off,
Yeah, easy.
and then jumps off and shoots away. Now, having accomplished his part, we'll leave it to the rest.
All right, you head off. The rest of the 3 of you move deeper into the woods and come across another Titan. This time you find another 12 meter.
Alright.
So, go.
Immediately just gonna go. Looks like going for the legs worked out well last time, so I'm gonna go for the legs. You go for the arms or nape.
All right. With that, roll a maneuver check against it.
11.
11. Do you have any pluses to your maneuver other than that?
No.
Damn.
This is my maneuver. Yeah.
All right. You don't manage to get up on it.
Nope.
Neither does Echo. And neither does Marie. So you all kind of do that, and it's like, all right, you regroup, try again. Everyone roll again.
Okay. 14.
14. You're the only one to successfully maneuver again, so you can either go straight for the legs, or you can try and just go for the nape, as you see the others kind of struggling to get around it.
I go for the legs.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll. It's got to be a 10. 11. Easy.
That's 11.
Cut one of the legs. It kind of leans a little bit. The other 2 are going to maneuver again. That's a natural 10 from Echo. That's a natural 9 from Maria. They both get up. You, having already maneuvered successfully against it, I'll say are still maneuvering. They're going to, let's see. Echo's going, no, Marie's going to make an attack for the other leg now. That's a 9. She doesn't hit it. And Echo, seeing that they're struggling against this, is like, you know what? Fuck it. And she actually... Yeah, she's going to go for the leg. Never mind. She fucks up again, too. Misses. These 2 do not have great attack, but they have pretty good maneuver and reaction.
Yeah, my worst stat is attack as well.
As this is happening, Marie's kind of gonna look to you guys before she's like, I'm gonna act as a distraction while you guys keep doing this. And she's gonna maneuver in front of this Titan and essentially just act as if it's a real one and be getting its attention as you guys are going to continue. Echo's going to maneuver and fail. You have another attack. You can go against the leg if you want.
I can. It's an attack?
Yeah, an attack
Okay,
against
okay.
anything.
Okay. That I accidentally rolled a maneuver then.
Okay. Change it to
But yeah,
11.
it's an 11 to the leg.
Okay. Cut the leg. It falls over now. With that, that is a successful roll on Echo's part to get up now, finally. And that is a natural 8 for an attack on the nape. She'll come down, cut it. As she looks to you guys and she's like, good luck, and then maneuvers away. You and Marie now head deeper into the woods again and come across another Titan. This time it's only an 8-meter tall Titan.
Okay.
So, as you 2 engage it, do you give Marie any orders?
I just go, it's smaller, go straight for the nape. I'll follow right behind if you miss.
That's a nat 1 on her maneuver. Wait.
Okay.
Marie has recovered.
That she does.
That's a 6 plus 3. She maneuvers up against it, and then she'll go for the attack. That's a 2. She misses. Kind of cuts across off of it incorrectly. So go ahead and make your maneuver check.
Yep. I maneuver
15,
towards it.
easy. Yep.
Make an attack.
Oh!
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Since it's just a fake one, you guys can go again. That's another nat 1 for her maneuver. She
No
fucking
way.
fumbles and hits the ground and rolls. And now it's up to you.
All right. Seeing that she fell and we're acting like this is real, Doe is going to forgo attacking and immediately go to support and bring her back up into the air.
Okay, you help her back up and use your turn essentially to do that. All right. She rolled the fucking nat 2, so she's still not up, but she is in the air again. So feel free to roll your maneuver now.
All right.
What happened to all my nat 10s, dude? What the fuck?
I don't know.
15,
Another
easy.
15.
Yep. So now you can make an
And
attack.
an attack.
7.
We're just
Fennric,
like, this one's smaller, it's faster.
Oh my god. All right. We'll try one
We're not
more
great
round.
attackers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not
She
good
rolled a
either.
nat 1. Just
Oh, poor girl.
Roll your maneuver and attack. See if you can get it. She rolled another nat 1. She.
He's gonna go support her again.
Okay,
Because
alright.
like she fell again.
Yep.
You can't be on the ground. That's the only rule I know from Attack on Titan. The
Fair.
ground is dead.
Yep. Okay, you help her back up. She maneuvers again. That's a natural 9, so she's up this time.
Okay, good.
She has to roll a minimum of 7 to kill this thing, just so you know.
Oh my god.
That's another 9.
Okay.
Okay.
Put it on the floor. It's another 9. Cuts through it. She just kind of looks. She's like, "Thanks," and then we'll leave off.
That was a
Just
tough one.
though, yep. As you go through to the final target, it is just a 6 meter.
So at this point, because Doe was told, if I can help it, do not go in alone.
Mm-hmm.
He just kind of looks around and he's just like, he feels like he shouldn't be going in on this because he was specifically told. And he's gonna think about it for a second.
There are drill instructors
Yeah.
standing around watching you.
And Fennric is gonna shout from the sidelines, "Life or death! Fight, you fuck!"
With that pressure from Fennric, he's gonna go in.
Okay, roll a maneuver check.
I know this is a fuck up, but that's
Oh!
15.
Let's go.
Okay, I think what happens here, I'm pretty certain there's supposed to be something special. You add, yeah, criticals. Here we go. It's an automatic strike against the target.
Okay.
So a crit maneuver grants a player +3 to their upcoming attack roll instead. That's how we'll do it. So you get to add another 3 on top of your already attack because of that.
Okay, that's a 16 to hit.
That's a 19. Holy shit! Oh, you already added it. Yeah. So
No,
you
yeah,
just
I'll add it.
clean through, easy. The instructors jot some stuff down, and you head back to the beginning.
It's like he goes past Fennric and it's like I feel like that was a trick. I wasn't supposed to go. Well, too late.
Sometimes you
So-
don't have the option.
Yep.
With that, you each get a +1 to attack and maneuver.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God. Okay.
Okay.
Good bosses. Good bosses.
I'm gonna have to remember what all the groups were.
I know I was in. No.
I know Fleur and Luke
Me and Ansgar were in a group.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Me and Mireya.
Yep. All right, then Fleur and Lucas, your groups will go next. So, let me find. Why can't I remember who the fuck Lucas is bunking with? Emily. Okay.
Emily, yeah.
So, you guys are given the same instruction. Once you kill one, you leave.
Okay.
And the first Titan you guys come across is a 12 meter.
Alrighty.
So, as I said, it'll kind of be a free form, yell out what you do, decide who goes first. You can give
can
a
go first,
command.
Alright. Alright, so seeing that this is a 12 meter, I'm going to shout to Emily. Alright, Emily, I'm gonna go for the legs. I want you to go for the arms, alright?
Sounds good.
Yep.
Do you have Ezra's stats?
That aren't updated from all of the training.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Just let me know what they are. 'Cause technically, because she is another player character, you can give her orders now since she's not here at the moment. But
I'll just DM them to you so we can both have them.
yeah. Okay. Okay. So with that, everyone maneuver. Do you want to give Ezra any orders, Fleur?
Yeah, I'll kind of shout out similar commands, just vice versa.
So you
Arms and
she'll.
legs.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So everyone maneuver. That
Alright.
is.
Oh. God. Okay.
Let's see. 7. Damn. Do you have the recover perk?
No, I did not get it.
Oh. Natural. Okay. There you go. That's a +3 to your attack. Emily doesn't quite get up. Ezra also got a nat 10. Okay. So those two are up easy, and they both get an attack.
We're the dream team.
Yeah. Seeing your allies both falter a little bit, where are you going to attack? She will follow suit.
Can I shout out to redirect for both arms?
Yes.
Because that means that they can't be grabbed.
Okay. She only has a +1 to her attack. Wild. So that's a 7 total. So she doesn't quite get through the arm, but
Alright.
you have an opportunity.
Yeah. But +3 on top of everything that I just did?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a
Oh, yeah. You clean cut through this arm. Easy. That would have made it its turn, but now it's back to everyone else. Lucas, feel free to make another maneuver check. So we'll. Oh, Emily with a nat 1.
Oh God! All right. Do I do any better? Okay, I actually get up.
13. You succeed in maneuvering against it.
All right.
Do I have to maneuver again?
No, you're already up.
Gotcha.
I will take that opportunity to go for the legs.
Okay.
I'll go for the right one.
Go ahead and roll an attack. You need to roll a 10 to cut the leg
All
off.
right. Ooh. All right. Come on.
Oh.
So fucking close. You come down and scrape through it. You don't get quite all the way through. Ezra will make an attack on the other arm. That is a 4.
I guess I will go for the other arm. Follow up?
Sure.
Question mark? Yeah.
Yep. 11 just hits it. You cut both arms off. It is now incapable of grabbing you guys. If it were a real
Perfect,
Titan.
That's good.
Emily going to maneuver up this time. Finally with a 9. That's a success. I think she has a +3, so she just barely. Holy shit. And then after that, I'll say Fleur and Ezra have to redo their maneuvers after 2 successful attacks. So that's 5.
I'm so good.
Did you roll
What
another
the
nat 10?
fuck?
Damn. Okay.
What the fuck?
Well, Ezra failed in her attempt to get up. Lukas, since you're already up, one arm and one, or both arms and one leg has been cut off. What are you going for?
One arm.
Or do you want to
one
hold
leg.
off?
If it's, I'm gonna go for the other leg that hasn't been cut off.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
Oh God.
Ooh. All right, you come down and you just hit it, and like it bounces off. I think in an actual combat encounter, if you had your real blades, your blades at this point would break.
Yeah.
But since it's just a training dummy, well, actually, yeah, technically they would still break. Your blades break. You have to reload them. Easy enough. We won't keep track of gas and blades right now. We will once we get into actual combat. But your blades break. Emily will now also go for the other leg. Which she just barely misses. She scrapes against it as well. Fleur, you can either go for the leg or straight for the nape right now.
Alright, so one person down, one person's blades broke, the other person up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In a tactical situation, the best place would be for a killing blow right now. So,
Yeah, things are
I'll
looking a little
shout out.
dicey.
Yeah, I'll shout out for that. That I'm going for it. And because of my natural 10, I have another +3, right?
Yes.
That's
Yup.
another natural 10. What the fuck is
How
wrong?
do you-
Why?
Floor, why are you going fucking nuts right now?
How do you kill it?
I want it to look like the easiest fucking thing in existence, like slicing butter.
Yeah, you just effortlessly cut through the nape, and you're done with your trial. You gotta go back.
The
I'm
scene
sorry, I was
just, like,
trying so hard to not be the first one fucking out.
Like,
That's why all the
scene
gnats
goes,
wet.
Completely white with the like silhouette of the Titan,
Yeah.
and it just
Yeah.
like its head just.
I look badass. Anyway.
All right, moving on to you guys' second one. With this group, as they see that, they pull out a 10-meter Titan for the second one instead, rather than a 12.
The pity Titan.
The pity Titan. And you guys come up on it. Go ahead and roll your maneuvers really quick against it.
Oh God, come on.
Emily with a nat 10.
Oh, thank God.
Ezra with a 4. What is the maneuver? +3. It's a 7. Damn. Okay. Emily is up, and it's just like sees you guys struggle to get up. She's like, "All right, fuck." She is going to kind of see where you guys are at. Seeing one of you close to one of its arms is going to decide to go after the arm right away. It's 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, easy. That's a +6 with the extra. So she cuts off one of the arms. That's right next to. Let's see. You both rolled a 7. So you both are kind of in the general vicinity. She comes and just cuts the arm off that's right next to you guys before she looks. She's like, "Get your head in the game, guys," and then goes back. So roll another maneuver.
Alright, come on.
Ezra with her nat 10.
Come
6.
on. Okay.
Ooh.
That would be 6. It's fucking abysmal.
I have to think about what Ezra would do.
I'm just struggling.
I think she's just gonna go for the nape. With that natural maneuver, she gets up. She's like, "I'm feeling good. I'm gonna go for it." Oh, my God! It rolled off onto the fucking floor again.
Floor check.
Poor Jack.
Floor check.
She rolled a 7. She has a +1 and an extra +3, so that's an 11. She barely comes over what its DC is, and she's just like, "All right," and comes down, cuts it. And she's like, "Thanks for the easy kill, guys," and leaves.
Oh God.
Leaving you and Emily. Emily's gonna look over at you, and she's like, "We got this. Don't worry. It's better if we work as a team anyway, right?"
Yes.
She just nods, and then you guys continue forward. You come across an 8 meter now. Both of you maneuver up.
Mm-hmm.
She gets a.
Oh,
she succeeds. Okay, that's all good. Wow.
Wow.
So tantalizingly close, dude. Okay, with that, she's going to see that. She's going to immediately, again, go for the arm that is closest to you. Oh my god. I need to learn. That's natural 5. Yeah, so she only needs a 7. So she cuts the arm off, and then she just looks at you and just nods, gives a reassuring nod. So make another maneuver check, Zaff. I believe.
All right. Before he actually fucking does it, he's just gonna wake the
Slap
fuck up.
himself. Yep, alright.
There we fucking go.
Nice.
Yeah, perfect.
Alright, you're up. With that, you can make an attack against whatever you want now. And do you want to give Emily any orders now that you're up?
Given one of its arms are called, I'm actually gonna give Emily the order. Go for the left, I'll go for the right leg.
She nods. Roll an attack. She rolled a natural 8.
Oh
my god.
Your blades break again. As she cuts clean through the other leg.
Right?
Alright. She's going to make another maneuver. That's a natural 10 for her maneuver. She's then going to go and cut the other leg off. It falls over. She's going to get up and be like, you can kill it now. So roll a maneuver check. I'll say because it's down, your maneuver against it is also easier. So you only need a 4.
Yep.
That's another. Yep. All right. Now make your attack roll.
All right. I kind of look at its name and just go, all right, come on. You got this. Man, the dice are in the ass viscerally, and I don't appreciate it at all.
I think
At least it's just the dummy. It's just the dummy. Get
Oh,
it
yeah,
out
I'm
of the way, it's the dummy,
so
not a-
fucking thankful it's the dummy. I would be dead. This is just a premonition. I'm going to die next session. I'm saying it, and I will die.
No, me too, Bessie. Me too.
Oh, it's...
Me too, Bessie rolls 3 nat 10s in a row.
That's all
worry,
wasted on
don't
the
worry.
dummy.
Don't worry, Zach. Leedo sabotaged your equipment. That's all that happened.
What? Who is it?
Emily's going to cut
So
the
in
other
D&D.
arm off
Hey, just
Oh my god.
Okay.
and
Okay.
make one more attack roll.
Me?
Yes, make an attack roll. The only target you have now is the nape. 4. You get it. Cut it.
Oh, because
Easy.
it's down. Oh my
Yep.
god. Oh my god. I
With
can't
that,
believe
she
fighting
looks
a
at
dummy
you.
is fucking
She
exhausting.
she gives a thumbs up and she moves ahead. When she comes across the last Titan, she'll stop, look over, like kind of look around, get up into the trees before she's like, no, and she turns and leaves. She doesn't even engage it. So, everyone gets a +1 to their maneuver and attack.
Okay.
You're gonna need it,
I feel
Zach.
like I know. I feel like I don't deserve it, but I'm glad I'm getting it.
Okay. Karina! You were with Leedo,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Alright, your group is up next.
So I have a question before
Yes.
we get into it. When we walk in, are we walking in like on ground level, or are we using our ODM gear to get up directly into the trees?
You guys are like you start on the ground and then they just have you maneuver into the trees as if it's like an obstacle course kind of deal. So you're expected to go in and then find the Titans and engage them.
Okay.
So you start off on the ground and then go up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your group is now sent in. You come across your first 12 meter.
All right.
Do you guys want to give orders to your people first, or?
So I would actually like to look at Jethro and activate one of my perks called Strategist. It comes with my background skill. So
Okay.
all nearby allies under my command, so it would only be Jethro, gets a +2 to all their rolls for 1 turn.
The other 2 would get it too.
Okay, then yeah.
everyone in
everybody
your
gets-
squad gets a +2 to their
Everybody
rolls
gets
for
a
one turn.
+2 to the rolls for 1 turn.
Nice. All right. So, easy. Do you want to give any commands on top of that?
Absolutely. Is it for everybody or just Jethro then?
Just Jethro. You can only command Jethro.
Alright. Okay. I'm going to examine and just look at him real quick and then like go for the left leg. I'll go for the right arm.
Okay. Leedo, do you give Falmer any instruction? Kaden? I hope I didn't pick his group when he wasn't here.
Oh no.
You did.
I know he has his headset on.
Oh, he
If-
might
if-
be.
Oh,
Oh.
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 Hello?
hi.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Oh. Yeah, I was talking shit.
Okay. Do you give any instruction to Falmer?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell Falmer to watch me closely as I go into the killing blow as an objective-based gamer.
Okay. Everyone roll a maneuver.
+2 on
Plus
top
2
of your.
on top of your already plus.
Okay,
So mine's this plus that.
Alright.
17?
So, Jethro rolled a natural 10. Would you like to know what it came to?
Yeah.
16. Falmer rolled a natural 8, and his came to a 14. They both have +4 to their maneuver.
Let's go, Falmer.
All right, so
I
with
actually
that,
missed-
Oh,
I
this is a
couldn't
natural
roll.
9 as well, actually. Because,
Nice. so
Leedo's
wow,
a natural born leader. Or
Yeah.
hero.
All right, so with that, Jethro will go for the, you said leg, right?
Yeah. Left leg.
Even with your plus, he misses.
Mhm.
He scrapes across it and doesn't quite get all the way through. He rolled a natural 5. Falmer is just watching, so go ahead and make your roll, Karina, if you're going for the arm or leg.
What arm would be closest to? It would be the left arm then, closest to Jethro, right?
Yeah.
Alright, she's gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the left arm to kind of disable it from trying to grab Jethro. I fucking hate my leg.
Oh, damn. Okay, your blades break, and then you're like, fuck, and then you reload. Kaden, if you're going straight for the nape, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Alright. Do I get a +3 for the 9?
No,
Sorry for anyone who
that's
heard
not a
us in
natural
post.
10. You need a natural 10.
A natural
Wait.
9?
You have the enhanced critical, don't you?
Expanded, not enhanced.
Yeah, that's right.
So the
right.
9,
So it's a
natural 9,
yeah.
that's what I was saying
That's a
earlier.
natural. Okay, yes, you get a
Sweet.
+3, as well as the +2 from Karina
Oh, 6.
on top of your pluses.
Let's go.
Easy.
Yes.
Let's go.
You guys
God,
are going
Leedo's
in
so
all
flashy. He's so flashy.
You guys are going in all tactical and stuff. Leedo's just like, check this shit out, and kills it. and leaves.
Albert, watch closely.
Karina's just gonna kind of like will stand there and look at Jethro before looking back at like what happened and just kind of like rub the bridge of her nose like, okay.
Leedo just
Oh,
leaves. Yeah.
I look back and I acknowledge and give Karina a nice thumbs up for the +2.
She's just gonna make like, she's just gonna like make the like her hand gesture just the okay just to get him out of her sight.
Nice. Give a nice nod and just carry on.
All right. With that, you guys come across another Titan. I'm trying to decide if I want to do another 12 or a 10. I think it makes sense to do a 10. I should have done a 10 from the start. You guys got the hard challenge.
What was hard about it?
Not you.
I'm kidding,
You
I'm
guys
kidding.
come across the next Titan. Your strategist thing is now done for the rest of this encounter, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
with that, you guys come up and engage it. Do you give Jethro or Falmer at this point any commands? You can only command one of them.
Ooh. Well, I don't know Falmer like I do Jethro, so I'm gonna look at Jethro and then like take your pick. Leg or arm, which one do you want? I'll let you pick.
He looks over at you and he's like, "I'll go for a leg again."
Alright, then I will actually go for the opposite leg and we'll do it simultaneously, okay?
He nods.
Just one big swoop.
Got it. Maneuver.
Fuck me.
He got a 10 though. He's up, and so will Jethro.
Alright.
Oh, that's a, or not Jethro, Falmer. That's a 2. So Jethro's up. So he's still gonna go forward with the plan of the leg, since you were still like kind of close, and Jethro or Falmer's a little back. He's trying to kind of maneuver away. Jethro rolls a for the leg. Let's see. That's enough. He gets an 8. So he cuts one of the legs clean. He looks back up at you and he's like, "All right, you're up." So make another maneuver.
Let's go.
Nice. Falmer also has managed to maneuver up this time. You can go for the leg now if you want.
Let's go.
You need an 8. Yeah, easy. You cut the leg. Falmer's gonna kind of look between the two of you for a moment as he's cut the legs and it hits, and he kind of looks almost as if for like, "Can I go for it?" Before he's like, "Fuck it." Or yeah, that's a 7. He comes down, cuts the nape before he looks up at you guys. He like cuts it and just lands on it and then cuts it, kind of thing. He's not even like doing a glide movement. He just lands and then looks to you guys. He's like, "Good luck," and then he'll turn and leave. So it's just you and Jethro now moving forward. You find an 8 meter. Do you give him any orders?
Well, our plan has been somewhat working. We can go for the legs again together, or I can go for the arm, you can go for the leg. I'm okay with either or.
Since it's just the two of us, let's take out the arms first.
Alright, let's go.
Yep, maneuver. That is, he's
That's
up.
a nut 10.
Nice. All right, so you get a +3 to your attack. He is up as well, so he's going to go for the arm. Let's see. He is not going to hit the arm. He brushes across it and doesn't quite cut through.
I'm gonna follow suit behind him to kind of take out that arm that he went to, just to, as a precaution. So as if it was like the real thing, it couldn't like reach back and grab him. She's just gonna come in and clean it, swipe off.
Nice. You clean it. He kind of looks back. He's like, "Oh, thanks for that. All right, I'll go for the other arm. You get the nape."
All right, let's go.
Okay. He's going to roll his attack. That is a 7.
Wait, is it a maneuver or an attack?
I'll say for every successful maneuver, you get 2 attacks.
Okay, so
you get one
that
more.
one was supposed. Okay, that I rolled for a maneuver because I thought I had a maneuver. So I'll roll for the attack instead then.
Yep.
Okay.
He clean cuts the arm off. Ooh. Wait, this is an 8 meter. Yeah, so he cuts the arm off, and you come down and you can kill it. Easy.
All right. Can she Beyblade that shit?
Yes.
Let's go. She's gonna like look like she's like a whole ass like just all you see is like the glances off the blades as she's just like twirling across its nape.
Nice. All right, and you head back. He's going to move forward and find the last Titan. It's a 6 meter. He's going to kind of maneuver around for a sec before he does engage it. It's a 6. He's up. He cuts one of the legs off before going back up and cutting the other leg off, and with that, he will make another maneuver check. Easy. Yep, he's up, and easy. He fucking makes short work of this thing, cuts the nape, and leaves. So everyone gets a +1 to their attack and maneuver again. finally, Mireya and Ansgar
Me. Yep.
with Lydia and Jeff.
What's up, Cal?
You guys come in to a 12 meter.
Oh god.
What is the first thing you guys do? Any orders?
Ansgar, what you thinking, bro?
I have no idea. I would say, oh, okay. I'm going to order Lydia.
Okay.
I say we're gonna sweep the legs, and I'll give her the hook of my ODM gear, and try to just maneuver with her at speed to try and take out the legs as a
So
way
she's
to
like
help.
holding it.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking Star Wars it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Interesting. All right. Roll me a maneuver, and she will as well.
That's D4. Okay. 13.
13. You do. I'm trying to think of how this is going to work. Okay, she
I mean,
rolled
they
Just to help with leg attacks at least.
Yeah.
could shoot one of the hooks into the leg and sort of maneuver
Yeah.
around it to like wrap
Yeah.
it.
However you want to rule it.
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. You shoot one to her, she grabs it, she shoots hers to you, so both of you are holding each other's, and then you're acting as one big maneuver gear, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll say, because you aren't necessarily maneuvering against the Titan, it'll be a bit of an easier DC. You both are up. Mireya, you and Jeff see this happening. What is your plan as you watch this? Do you
Oh,
give
that's
him any
interesting.
orders, or are you just waiting?
Jeff, go for the arms. I'll help you with it.
He just nods. Make your maneuver.
Cool.
Jeff is not up. That's 6.
Oh,
11.
no.
11. You aren't up either. It's a 12 DC. Okay. So, that's fine though. Lukas, or, Ansgar and Lydia start just like speeding up now towards the legs. I'll say, make me a. I want to say make me an attack, just because it's like you're holding on to these cords and you're essentially trying to knock this thing over. So
Yeah.
it'll be like kind of a strength thing. So make me some attacks, and we'll
For me to hit a
combine your
12,
guys'
oh
total.
boy.
11.
Sick.
Okay. Oh, 6. Okay. We're gonna combine your guys' attacks though, since you're working together. So that's 11. Because you got a combined of 11 and you're trying to take out its legs, you guys come through and still manage to topple it, I'll say.
Oh, cool.
With a combined DC of 11 to take out the legs, you topple it over in this very unique way. And do you guys like retract your things now to then turn around?
Yeah.
Okay. They do that and turn around. Mireya and Jeff, you guys now have a prone Titan with both legs intact, but it's still prone on the ground. Your maneuver against it is going to be halved, as well as your attacks. So make a maneuver against it. Jeff rolled in that one.
Brother.
Oh, no.
Whoa!
Ooh.
That's a nat 10 if I ever saw one.
You roll a nat 10, he rolls a nat 1. This is an interesting scenario with maneuvers like this. I'll say you can either make an attack against it, or essentially give up your critical to give him a success.
She's gonna look at it for like not even a millisecond before she just straight up gives the success.
Okay, so he, instead of failing, is up, and so are you. You just don't have your critical, so you both can make an attack now. He's looking to you, waiting to see what you want.
Keep going for the arms. I'll go for the nape.
He nods and will go for an arm. That is another nat 1. Brings his
Motherfucker!
blades down and they shatter. You just need a 6 attack for the nape, though.
Oh, I got 7.
7, easy.
Hey.
You kill it. With that, you're able to leave the battlefield. Jeff kind of looks at you. He's like, "Don't worry, I got it next time. I promise."
Oh, I believe in you. Don't worry.
Good. I'm glad you do. And then he'll move forward. the three of you now come across a 10 meter.
Uh-huh.
Ansgar, any orders for Lydia or Jeff? You can only command one.
I feel like I should order Jeff. Lydia seems to be holding it. I'm gonna get Jeff to go for a leg and try to prevent maneuverability.
He'll just nod. I forgot Jeff has recover, but it's probably a good thing I didn't use it right away.
Mm.
So he's going to maneuver against it. That's only a 9. I'll have him recover. That didn't work. He still fails to maneuver against it. Lydia will maneuver. That's a natural 9. Yeah, she's up. Go ahead and make your maneuver.
All right. No, that's a 9.
Okay. Seeing that, she's going to... Seeing having you both haven't gotten up, just kind of make an attack on the nape just to try. That's a nat 1. Blades break. She's like, shit! And then maneuvers back really quickly. Yep. So make your maneuver again, and so we'll... Jeff... Oh. It's a 5. He's still
11.
Up. Okay, you're up. Jeff still isn't. He's fucking struggling right now. You can either make an attack... You can make an attack or whatever. What do you want? You're up.
I'm gonna go for an arm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. You need a 9 to cut him.
Don't worry about it. I got a 5.
All right, you just kind of skid across it. Lydia still being up, seeing that you guys are fine, goes in for... Nope, that's a natural 3. Holy shit. This Titan is getting the best of you guys.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Jeff, please get up. That's a natural 6 plus 3. That's a 9. He's still not up. Lydia needs to make a new maneuver. That's a 4. She's not up either. Holy fuck.
Oh, you feel mad, don't worry.
You still have another attack.
Okay. 11.
You cut the arm. Easy. They're gonna maneuver again. No. Make a maneuver check.
Alright. 6.
I keep rolling like this. Oh. Alright, here's the fun part where everyone's trying to maneuver. Oh, that's a nat 10 from Jeff.
Hey.
And a 4 from Lydia. She is not up, but Jeff is up. Make another maneuver. 5. Oof. Okay.
No,
With that,
that's not 1.
He's also going to take out the other arm. So that is just barely enough for him to cut the other arm off, leaving you guys free from getting grabbed. And then we'll do another maneuver. Natural 10 from Lydia.
Beautiful.
She's up. Is that a 12?
Yeah, I rolled the wrong one earlier, so I re-rolled it and I got a 12.
Okay. Nice. You're both up. With that, she's gonna look, and it's like, both arms are gone. What do you want?
Fuck. Go for the nape. Fuck it.
She'll just nod. And... just barely gets enough.
Oh, okay.
She needed that +3 to get it, and she just comes down and cuts through it. She's like, all right, fuck this. Good luck. And then she leaves. Jeff kind of looks to you. Yep. He kind of looks to you, and he's like, we got this?
Hell yeah, we do. Keep it together.
Yep. All right, you guys go and encounter your 8 meter. So roll your maneuver. He just gets up.
13.
13, nice. You both are up. Do you have any orders for him?
Go for the leg.
He just nods. He misses. That is a 5.
Okay. I have an 8 attack to go for a leg.
All right, easy. Cut through one of the legs. He, since he's still up, is going to make another attempt. That is a natural 10. Cuts the leg off. He's going to come back up. Since he gets one last attack, unless he rolls another nat 10, that is a nat 1. He comes down on one of the arms, and his blades break. And he reloads. He's like, shit. All right, and he backs up. He'll make another maneuver check. That's a 7, so he's up. Both legs are down.
Okay.
He's up. You're up. You still have an attack.
I have an attack. Okay. I'm gonna help him out with arms.
Okay. Oh my god, he rolled
That's
another
4.
nat 1.
I rolled a net 2. So we're
Well, it's
climbing.
It's an 8-meter titan. It's prone. It's halved, so you cut the arm off. He fucking replaces his blades again. He's like, shit. He's
Why do
still...
I feel like each group does worse and worse and
Yeah.
worse as time goes on?
Yeah, okay. He rolled another attack. That's a 6, so he cuts the other arm off, and he's like, just go for the nape. You need a 4.
Okay. Let's attack roll then.
Yes, attack roll.
8.
Perfect. Kill it. And
Beautiful.
as you start to leave, he follows you. He just comes with. It's like, there's no way I'm going to take out the last one on my own. I'm leaving.
Aww.
So, +1 to your attack and maneuver.
Okay.
Pussy.
Same as Lydia.
I'll go do it. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright. Let me roll quickly for Chris and Ewan. Okay. Chris has gotten 3 nat 1s!
Oh my god.
Word. Okay.
Okay,
He's
Ewan
out of
is
blades.
fine. Either way, they're gonna get their pluses. Just how well they're doing. Okay. Chris struggled in the beginning, but he got through it really well by the end. Okay. With that, I will do the other NPCs on my own time because this one takes a little while. But essentially, they'll all get their thing. With that, your guys' training consists a lot more moving forward with a lot of the same kind of thing. You're training against Titan dummies a lot more. You're expected to use your maneuver gear and just perfect it, essentially. With that, 3 years have finally passed of your training. You've been instructed on how to use your maneuvering gear. You've learned how to use them well. You know how to fire muskets, flintlocks. They've taught you cannons, the reload speeds of everything. They've shown you basically how to do all of this at an optimal speed and level. On top of that, each and every one of you that has a bunkmate is also now going to be gifted their background skill. Mike, we're going to have to talk a little bit afterwards because you and Echo both have perceptive.
Okay.
So we'll need to find you another perk.
Fair enough.
Mireya,
Yeah.
having spent a lot of time with Jeff, you know a lot about how much he values his family. He's very much a family-oriented individual, especially because his little brother is like, it's him, his little brother, and his mom. And he puts everything on the line because he wants to protect his little brother. And you have kind of picked up on this vibe, in a sense. You are granted the Guardian perk by
Ooh.
spending a lot of time with Jeff. Guardian, what it allows is you can shove an ally out of the way to avoid being grabbed by a Titan once per battle. So if someone fails a reaction check against getting grabbed, you can shove them out of the way.
I'm typing shorthand. I can shove him in all caps.
Ansgar,
Yes.
spending a lot of time with Lydia. She's a unique individual. Her ideas on why she's here, what she wants. While she is very nice to you and generally an upstanding individual, you can tell that she's kind of in it for herself in a lot of ways.
Right.
And she's really, really good at fighting, and she really wants to be good at fighting. You are granted the defense perk, which an additional +1 to attack when fighting humans. Zaff.
That doesn't sound like self-defense.
Lukas, I should say. Spending a lot of time with Emily. You two knew each other a little bit. You always knew she was a hunter and her family came from that. But being able to spend more time with her in training, learning how to shoot a bow and later firearms and whatnot, she talked a lot to you about hunting. And one of the big things that you picked up on that was how she tended to track prey. Because of this, you are granted the Hunter perk, which allows you to track animal and various footprints if discovered. You can essentially just track footprints. Doesn't matter what they are, if they're discovered.
Okay. Alrighty.
Doe. Spending a lot of time with Marie. She's a very intelligent individual. You realize this. She's pretty analytical and quiet, similar to Echo, although less antisocial than Echo. But she's a very smart person, and just having spent time with her and like read stuff with her and whatnot, you feel like you've just gotten smarter. And you are given the Smarts perk, which is advantage rolls involving intelligence.
Did you put something in my food?
Right.
That's my job. I'm the bread. You're the bra.
Karina, you and
Hi.
Jethro got off to a little bit of a rocky start. There was some kind of just mutual understanding that you don't piss me off and I won't beat you up, and it was one-sided. But the more you got to know Jethro, the more I feel connected with him in a sense. In the sense that he's a little bit of a troublemaker, a little bit of a rascal. He likes to fuck around and find out. And part of you respects that about him. And I imagine you would join him in those endeavors every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Through this, you get the perk Troublemaker.
Oh, God.
You have advantage on attack rolls against military personnel.
That's hilarious. I love that.
The attack rolls against us.
Yes.
Oh god.
Any military personnel, you have advantage on attack rolls.
That's a baby.
Let's fucking go.
Guys, forget Lucas. We have a new target.
Leedo. Spending a lot of time with Falmer. You learned that he came into this a little more prepared than some individuals did. With his father being
smart.
a part of the garrison, he's a smart guy. He knows how to work his equipment, but on top of that, he's just athletic. Like he's always has been, always will be. And because of this, you did some training with him. He's taught you some good things, and
He did.
you taught him some. But he gives you the athletic skill, which is a +1 to your attacks at level 1 of this perk. I'm pretty sure the athletic perk has multiple levels. Similar to... hold on. Let me make sure. Let me double check before I gaslight you. Where is athletic?
I hate they're not listed alphabetically.
Is it just
But
+1 to
word.
attack roll? That's
Yes.
it? Is it combat proficiency, the third one listed? Or is it...
Oh,
Is
no,
that not
no.
the right one?
Athletic is just a base +1 to your skill. So
Yeah.
you just get +1. Like a permanent +1 for now.
Oh, gotcha.
Level
So
up.
just add that
Yeah,
attack
+1.
up 1.
That
Man,
is
Falmer,
really
you're full of tricks.
He did make you a little stronger. So,
Yeah.
unfortunately, with Chris and Ezra and Fleur, or Ezra and Fleur especially, they get to share each other's background perks, which they'll get to talk about. Chris got one from Ewan and vice versa. But with that, you guys finally are standing amongst all the other 104th Cadet Corps from the Western Division. It's nighttime, or at least it's becoming. It's about dawn, or dusk. The sun is setting, and the drill instructors that have trained with you over the years are standing before you, of course, other than Hayden. But there are other military officials that are there now. There are other military officials there now that are watching over you as you are standing before them at your graduation ceremony. First and foremost, Gareth Kogan steps up in front of all of you, clears his throat, and he's like, "First, I'd like to congratulate all of you that have made it this far on making it through the training. As many of you know, we did not go easy on you. The training was hard, it was vigorous. We wanted to put you through hell and back so that you could be prepared for whatever you may encounter after this day forward. And you know what comes after this day. Tomorrow, you'll be expected to choose your military branch. The garrison, the scouts, and to the top 10, the military police. Make sure you think long and hard tonight about what you want, because this is going to be your most important decision moving forward. Without further ado, we will now announce the top 10 graduates of the 104th Western Training Division. And we're going to end session there.
Oh,
God damn it.
Wow.
No.
I'm actually tilted.
Tilted